only big city I think Zion would like be able to flourish in is like a Miami, and that's just because of what I've heard about the Miami
No, too
basketball
many
culture.
BBLs in Miami, bro.
Come on,
There's
bro.
too many BBLs in Miami,
Cold,
bro.
I
cold.
heard them.
We here. Yes, sir.
Yo, 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 yo. Back at it, episode 12, Drop It Down's podcast. Your host, AJ. Shout out to YouTube. If you've been watching this, if you've been engaging with us on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube, we appreciate all the love, all the support, all the comments, all the likes, all the, just everything. I appreciate the love, man. So, if you watching this and you ain't subscribed yet, subscribe now. If you watching this and you ain't tapped in with us on social media, follow us on all our channels. That'll be below in the description. But I'm your host, AJ. I got my dogs with me. Q, Quay, Cole. You know how we do on this channel. We back to pop it, hoop shit. You know what I mean? And that's what we on, man. How y'all boys doing? What's good with you, Q?
It's good, yo. It's your boy Q again. Pissing me off is what the Sixers do again. But I ain't got nothing for y'all today, bro. We ain't played in about 2 weeks, bro. I ain't worried about it. But what's good, Quay? What's going on with you, big dog?
Yeah, what's good with y'all boys, man? I'm gonna just go ahead and say it, bro. I was wrong about Minnesota, bro. They they putting the smack down on the Lakers,
Yeah,
boy.
yeah,
They putting the smack down on the Lakers. I get it, boy, and his credit.
yeah.
What's
Same.
good with you though, Cole?
Man, I'm kicking it. I want to say once again, I appreciate y'all for having me. It's great. Playoff basketball has been amazing. The Lakers series and the Timberwolves. Golden State. Man, I'm just loving basketball. I'm glad I could be back and talk the game with you guys, man. I'm glad everybody's gravy. Let's get into it, baby. Let's get into it.
Cold.
What's up?
Cold.
What's up?
Stop saying I appreciate y'all for having me, bro. Welcome to Death Row, bro. You're here, bro.
You heard? You heard?
Welcome to Death Row, my nigga.
Hey, you like Pop. Hey, you like Pac in 95. Man. We
Come
signed
on,
you,
Yeah,
baby.
bro.
I'm out here.
Welcome to Death Row, bro.
I'm out here, baby.
Yeah. What we doing,
Yeah, you
bro?
Pac, bro. You Pac in 95. You feel me?
Man,
Yeah, you here, bro. You here.
let's get into it. I'm here. Let's go.
I bet. Well, if you watching this, man, I know you're a basketball fan for sure. So you definitely been watching the playoffs. We got a couple series that are pretty much over or officially over. We got some series that's nipped, they tight. We got some series that's still up in the air, man. So real quick, man, I just want to talk to the guys about what's going on, man. We got 8 series. Obviously, if you watched our episode last week, we did our predictions, or the week before, we did our predictions. And yeah, man, I just wanted to, go, real quick, go by series and, give a quick little synopsis about what's going on, man. In the East, we're gonna start with the East. In the East, I think currently speaking, the Cavs are beating the brakes off the Heat if the game ain't already over.
It's over.
It's over, bro.
Yeah, 60. It's like a 60-point win.
Got you. So yeah, the Cavs about to finish their sweep on the Heat. They're about to move on to the next round where they'll play the winner of Pacers Bucks. The Pacers are up 3-1. Damian Lillard went down last night towards Achilles. Not gonna lie, it was gut wrenching for your boy because Dame is one of my favorite players in the NBA. I just love his game. And it was tough to watch, man, because Dame just came back from blood clots, going through a lot. And these 2 years in Milwaukee been real rough. I know they had, when Dame got there, it was championship expectations. I ain't gonna lie, when he first got this shit, I thought they was gonna. I had in my mind like if they win, it'll probably be year 2 or 3. So this was the timeline they was supposed to be, really competing, and it's not looking like that. Q sent us a video in our group chat about. Well, I'll let Q have that portion.
Yeah, man. It just rubbed me the wrong way, bro. Dame is sitting on the opposite side of his bench with a torn Achilles, just sitting there by himself.
That's crazy.
Not a soul around him. You know what I'm saying? And Kyle Kuzma finally came down and helped him up and then ran back to the bench.
That's
Because
crazy.
people didn't understand like the
That's,
gravity of the situation. Like he had torn his shit.
yeah.
So he's just kind of just chilling there. And then it took the trainers finally, like
Yeah.
20 seconds later, to come out there and get him off the floor. I didn't see Giannis. I didn't see his teammates. He was just kind of sitting there by himself. So I just think that Dame's time in Milwaukee's over. I can't speak for Giannis. I think Giannis's time, it might be on the clock too, but Dame, he never seemed happy there. And I can kind of see why, bro. Like, I think that was nasty.
Can let me just, because sometimes it's just healthy to play devil's advocate.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't, listen, I love Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard is a top in my favorite 5 basketball. Not my top 5. He in my favorite.
Say it for me. Say it, because
Nah,
I
but I was gonna say, is there? No, what I was gonna say was, is there a chance that maybe at the time they just didn't know? Maybe they didn't know it was as serious as it was.
Bro, even if they don't know the gravity of the situation, you sprint and help your teammate out.
That's a fact.
I would, for sure. I definitely would. So, yeah.
We were taught that in high school.
That's
Your
a
man
fact.
falls down, you sprint and you go pick him up.
That's
You
true,
pick he should never get up on his own.
That's
Your
a fact.
teammate is
because
you
Giannis
always
would
help your
Giannis,
player.
they would have went and got Giannis.
But guys,
Absolutely.
we got to stop acting like just because they're on the same team, they're friends. We know how that. Come on, we know how that shit go.
It's a bit.
We know how it go. These guys is playing with millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? They tossing around the same Instagram models. It's and from stuff that we hear, it's beef all over the league. And just because they're on the same team, don't mean they like each other.
That's true.
I wouldn't doubt it if there's a backup point guard or some backup players who don't get as many shots when Dame is on the floor, maybe kind of happy down inside that. I'm telling you, man, I just don't believe we sit from the outside looking in as fans with good hearts and good intentions. We don't want Dame to get hurt. We want to see good basketball. We don't want to see Dame get hurt, but there's somebody behind him who really doesn't care. There's a guy on the opposite side of the floor who really doesn't care. There's some teammates who maybe been going back and forth at it. Y'all know how practice get at trying to establish dominance. Shit get personal. Nigga might not like you. And I'm just saying that when I seen it, I believe their actions versus their words. They could say whatever they want, but their actions said that nigga's on the floor. We gonna keep this shit moving, and I think that speaks volumes towards lack of chemistry. And their style of play speaks to that too. But that's what I think it was. I don't think them niggas ain't see him fall. I don't know if they knew it was his Achilles, but I most definitely believe that it's a lack of chemistry issue. It's like what Q said. We were taught that in middle school and high school. You know what I'm saying? Your coach will blow the whistle and put you on the line if you see your teammate take a fall and we don't sprint to help them up. We were taught that as kids.
For sure.
And on the biggest stage, the fact that they chose not to do that, you know, we wasn't the tightest with all our teammates, but we could at least put on the front. They left the nigga on the ground, like,
yeah.
You know, I mean,
and then Kyle Kuzma helped him up on some damn nigga get up type. You know what I mean? Like damn nigga get up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that I wouldn't say that anybody would like want to see, Dame get hurt. I definitely don't think that, at least. I hope not, at least. But it definitely showed a lack of camaraderie, you know what I'm saying? A lack of chemistry, like you said, Cole. Yeah, it's tough to see. And I definitely think that team's gonna look a lot different next season, just looking at stuff like that.
I will say this. When I think about like some of the top 1-2 duos in the league, like I will say if that was Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, one of them would have went and sprinted down to make sure the other one was all right. Jaylen Brown was going to make sure Tatum was straight, or Jason Tatum was going to make sure Jaylen Brown was straight.
But we saw that when Jason Tatum had the wrist shit, the whole team was around him.
Yeah, that did happen. I forgot about that.
The whole team was around him. Like, look, you good? Like
now, and I know it's different because Dame and Giannis ain't homegrown like them, and Dame just got there last year. And there's also the whole. You remember when he first got there, and they was kind of like talking about how like Dame and Giannis wasn't like working out together, and they wasn't the most.
They don't fit together. They don't fit together as much as people think they do.
Since that, all that narrative, it's kind of been weird.
Yeah, they don't really fit together, bro. Like for Dame to be Dame, Giannis would have to become like a pick and roll, the pick setter, And that's not where Giannis. I mean, he's elite at doing that when he wants to, but that's not how the Bucks go, bro. That's not the engine of the team.
Yeah.
Engine of
He
the
would,
team is
he would
Giannis
have
getting
to.
downhill and creating
Yeah.
like that.
He would have to
So
be the pick and roll into the short roll guy.
yeah. And
Things out the short roll, yeah.
Okay,
that takes a
so
lot away from Giannis, bro.
let me ask y'all this then: where does if the Milwaukee Bucks are y'all say going to look like a completely different team, which I believe too? Where does Dame fit? Where does Dame fit? Where can Dame go?
Time out. Hold on. Do we know that Dame is the one leaving?
Listen, I'm saying whether he leaves or not, where does he fit? Where does Dame fit right now? You see, I have a place in mind that I would think he fits perfectly. In my mind, I think it would be somewhere like a San Antonio. That's in my mind perfect. I think that would fit him perfect.
Got
No,
De'Aaron.
they got De'Aaron
Yeah,
Fox
Darren and Steph Castle.
Yeah.
and Chris Paul. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah, they got their backcourt rotation next year. But I will say, like, I mean, at first Dame didn't even want to be in Milwaukee. Dame wanted to be in Miami.
Yeah,
That's what
I
got him.
say, yeah,
but
Miami,
that's cooked too though,
maybe
Why?
Brooklyn.
because they're about to blow that shit up. They niggas just lost about 60, bro. It's
Yeah.
over.
Well, yeah. You kind of seen that come on when they traded Jimmy.
Okay, so
Uh,
give me some destinations for Dame.
I kind of Brooklyn is interesting, Quay. I mean, he gonna average 30 over there, but
is he
dang,
trying to win though? Is he trying to win?
what I'm saying, like if Dame trying to win, that ain't really.
I think
You gonna
that's
have
a
to
part
give
of
up
Dame's
something.
plan. I think that's a part of his plan is to win for sure. I don't think at this point in his career the thing is I want to go average 30.
Nah,
Houston,
he done did that. You said Houston?
Houston, they don't got a point guard for real.
Houston.
You can start around. You probably gonna have to give up Jalen, but you start around a Dame, a man,
Yeah,
Alperen Sengun.
yeah.
You keep.
Dame, Amen Thompson, and Şengün is good, bro.
That's a good starting point. But my thing
Especially if
is
I
with
can
Dame,
keep Jabari Smith.
yeah, no, yeah, because he would have been a trade piece. But he's got some shit, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll give them Jalen. They can have Jalen and Cam Whitmore for Dame.
You probably got to come up off of Tari Eason too, but
I don't even think Milwaukee going for that for real.
Because his Achilles tear.
he's gonna miss all next year too, bro.
That's not enough for real. You first of all gonna have to have like Dame. Probably gonna have to give me like Jalen Green, Reed Shepard,
Damn.
Tari Eason.
Tari Eason's in there for
I ain't
me.
giving y'all Reed Shepard. That's dead. If you pick up my phone and tell me that, I ain't giving you Reed Shepard.
You ain't really showed faith that you gonna really play him though. Reed Shepard should have been on the floor. They don't have a point guard.
Yeah, I'm keeping Reed Shepard. I might have some with Reed Shepard, bro.
He should have been playing this year.
They can
This should
have
have been
Fred
the
Van
perfect.
Vliet. They can have Fred. Get them niggas Fred.
Damn, I forgot about Fred being there.
Yeah,
I forgot about Fred being there, bro. I did forget about Fred. He been
swap
flying under
point
the radar
guards.
all year, bro. He been flying under the radar all year, bro.
Fred Van Vliet for sure.
So
Yeah.
The
does
reason why I'm
Giannis
saying that though is too, I think that Milwaukee could be in a position where they're like, kind of looking at giving up both Dame and Giannis. So if they're just clearing house, I can see them trying to get young.
Yeah.
They about to blow that shit up, though.
You talking about
I
They
agree with
losing
that. I
5
agree
to
with that, Quay.
Indiana, bro. It's blown up, bro. It's over.
Yeah, I agree with Quay on that though. You know, just rebuild, blow the shit up. But what about Giannis? Is he a good fit anywhere? Just because that's what he do?
uh y'all
Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me.
Golden State. I think Giannis would be cool in. They was talking about Giannis. They trying to bring everybody to Miami.
But what would they have to give up for? What does Golden State have to
That's
give
what I was
Milwaukee?
thinking. I thought about that too.
And then you're in an awkward situation because you already got Jimmy who does all the. He's
Jimmy
not a.
Jimmy would have to be part of the trade
Yeah, I
to
don't
make
want
the
to.
money work. Because Steph, Draymond, and Jimmy all make over $100 million, bro.
I think Giannis would fit better with Steph than he does with Dame, but I don't like the idea of giving up Jimmy because Jimmy doesn't have Jimmy has a more multifaceted game than Giannis, even though they both do kind of the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, And then the whole Giannis and Draymond, I don't like that fit. I don't. That's nasty basketball. I don't like that.
Who? Yeah, that's not. Yeah, it is offensively. Yeah, but
Defensively, you're gonna have a tough time scoring.
defensively, you elite.
But I don't. That's nasty basketball on offense, bro.
What are y'all? Who was it in the text that brought up Giannis for KD? Who was that?
That was my good brother Quay.
I said no. I said Dame for KD. So you had Giannis and
Dame.
KD.
Okay, Dame for KD.
Yeah, I said Giannis and KD would be a good swap. I said that. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be honest, I believe it. I believe
That's-
it'd be a dope swap.
That's interesting. That's Devin Booker and Giannis is very interesting.
It could work.
It could work because Devin won't have to play make. He can just focus on scoring. Giannis is turning the point. Giannis.
And you also unlock Bradley Beal at the same time.
Oh shit! You think he's staying there? Okay.
Bradley Beal's not going anywhere, bro. He's getting that money. He's already made that clear.
Play option.
He's not going nowhere, bro.
Yeah.
He knows his value. It's not in the shitter, bro. Like, yeah, he's not going nowhere, bro. So you unlock Bradley Beal, you unlock Devin Booker, you get Giannis. Well, the Suns don't have shit to offer them, though. Nothing. They don't have no draft picks. Like they are.
You just got either KD or Bradley Beal, whichever one you feel like you want to get rid of.
You want to give up a 36-year-old KD for a 32-year-old Giannis?
I wouldn't, but I'm saying I'm where you at. I'm like, well, what are the other assets beside KD? Like, what does Phoenix give KD? I have to.
They don't have nothing.
And it's really with trades like that, you got to give a team something young. Like, you got to give me something. If you're gonna take Giannis Antetokounmpo from me, what are you giving me that I can rely on in the future? And I don't think they got
KD, bro.
They can throw Nick Richards in there, I guess. Bobo. They got Bobo. They can throw in there.
They probably look at him like Thon Maker. We saw how that went.
Hey, Quay, you ain't found no make-believe pathway to Charlotte, for Giannis. Quay gonna find a way to make a Charlotte trade.
Charlotte about to get Zion the whole time.
Chill.
I got one for you.
Chill. Quay, y'all about to get Zion?
I ain't even say that either.
I like that. I like Zion in Charlotte. I like Zion. I don't know how they can make it work, but I like that.
Zion and LaMelo?
I like that.
Y'all will have to trade hold on. For that to happen, y'all will have to trade. Y'all probably trade that lottery pick.
Man, no. Why would they do that?
They would have to.
What happens if hold on?
No. I'm asking.
I know I'm about to answer you, bro.
But wait. But let me ask you.
Okay.
Brandon Miller.
Yes.
Miles Bridges.
Yes.
And give me one more.
Brandon Miller's untouchable. If that's what you're talking about.
That's what I'm saying. I'm already
in
out.
the trade package, Brandon Miller's
I'm already out, bro.
Brandon Miller's not moving. It would probably be Mark
Williams.
Miles Bridges.
Trey Man.
Baby AI. And that I don't know about the lottery pick. That's tough.
But I'm saying
I didn't bring up Zion to
Quay ain't really feeling that because he knows Zion don't play.
Zion don't play because they don't play him. They've been safe with him. Zion has expressed the fact that he wants to play more.
He said that?
Yes. He's like, I want to play more, but the higher ups think that I can't.
David Griffin them. Okay.
Yeah, they're trying to keep him safe for some reason. Probably because they've been losing, but Zion wants to play. He feels like he can play, bro.
How long is y'all gonna try to preserve him? He's in years. This was years.
Y'all know Zion ain't got no legs. Zion be out there fucking with them hoes. Y'all know that.
He ain't got no legs. He out there doing 360 windmills in game.
And that nigga gaining weight like a motherfucker, man.
Nah, Cole. He's slim. In shape this year.
Yeah, he done slim down. He was
in shape this year, bro. Like when he was on the court.
I'm just speaking in terms of his discipline, man. Zion is
terrible.
Zion is one of them guys, and I'm gonna be honest with you, man. With Charlotte growing the way it is, I don't think Charlotte is a place like the only big city I think Zion would like be able to flourish in is like a Miami, and that's just because of what I've heard about the Miami
No, too
basketball
many
culture.
BBLs in Miami, bro.
Come on,
There's
bro.
too many BBLs in Miami,
Cold,
bro.
I heard Miami
cold.
basketball don't play around.
Hey, nah, that's he culture for sure. But Cole, the other thing about Charlotte is he don't need to be in Charlotte. Zion is from what? South Carolina. He from
South
Columbia
Carolina.
or something?
He was born in Salisbury.
He was born in Salisbury. He got folks around here. He don't need to
Nah,
be nowhere where he
Zion
got
finna be
people at.
around here tapping everything move.
You feel what I'm saying?
Nah,
He don't need to come up here, bro.
he don't need to be in Charlotte, Atlanta, New York. That ain't gonna be nigga.
LA. He don't need
Yeah.
to be in LA. Zion need to be in Salt Lake. He need to be in
I would
Utah.
rather Zion go back home and hit all his old work than get around some BBLs and go crazy, bro. Honestly, bro.
Just go.
Honestly, bro, I ain't mad at Zion to Charlotte, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
We need to ask Quay how he feel about it. This is Quay's team.
I told you,
Quay,
bro.
how you feel about that?
I'm cool, bro. Zion and Charlotte, bro.
Quay said, bro, we got LaMelo Ball. What we talking about Zion Williamson for?
Baby, all we need to do is get the first pick and we good.
It's Cooper Flag. Because if we get Cooper Flag, we don't need Zion Williamson.
Charlotte's not getting Cooper Flag, bro.
Damn, you think the fix is in?
The fix been in, bro. The fix been in, bro. That nigga going to San Antonio.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
He either going to San Antonio or he going to somewhere with a market that's like, who else is in the lottery right now, bro?
Washington.
Top 3 is
Philly,
Washington and Utah.
Philly got 5th.
Philly,
We right outside the flat zone. So I don't know, bro.
Okay, I want to ask y'all about, hey, and if you're watching this, comment below where you think Dane and or Giannis will end up. I also wanted to ask y'all, since we brought up KD, and that I wanted to touch on that too. I was listening to Club 520. Shout out to Jeff T, B Hen, DJ Will, shout out to y'all. But they was talking about how KD was the most successful. They called him a journeyman. And if you're watching this, kids, if you don't know what a journeyman is normally a NBA player who has played on a lot of different teams. I say probably 6 or more, 5 to 6 or more. And that's normally not a term that's reserved for superstars. So when they called KD a journeyman, I was like, damn, if KD move again, that'll be his Phoenix, Brooklyn, OKC, Golden, his 15. So I'm like, damn, KD kind of could be qualified as a journeyman.
That's tough.
2-part question. Is KD a journeyman? And where do y'all see KD ending up next year?
If he goes to another team, he's a journeyman, bro. He's a journeyman now.
Clay, I know you love KD, but that might be a fact, bro.
He's a journeyman now, bro.
I can't say he's not. But that's tough. I think
he the oldest journeyman of all time.
Yeah, I think he's probably gonna end up in Texas though. I put it like that. He's probably gonna end up in Texas.
Dallas or San Antonio.
Dallas or Houston.
God damn, KD's a journeyman, bro. Fuck. Because the Phoenix jersey's nasty, bro. That's a nasty jersey award.
Bro, he need to just go back to OKC, fam.
Yeah, bro. That's close enough to Texas, bro.
Because if he go back to OKC, he can still just say, I only wore 4 jerseys. That ain't OD.
They would have to give up some, but they got all the ass. OKC got 13 first-round picks.
Bro, OKC. If OKC want to put a package together for Giannis, they can do it.
They could probably put a package together for both of them if they wanted to.
If Sam Presti really wanted to clean the house, he probably could get Giannis and KD.
If you wanted,
you gotta give up Chet. You gotta give up J-Dub. I
would never do it.
I'm just saying they have the assets to do it.
Yeah, they got the assets to do it, but just get one of them, man.
Just get Giannis, bro. What would y'all? Okay, if y'all was Sam Presti and Milwaukee Jim call y'all, or however that go, what are y'all willing to give up for Giannis?
Chet is out of there. J-Dub is out of there. And at least several picks. You got 13 of them.
Well, I need 10.
I need at least 5 of them bitches, nigga. Rudy
Hold on.
Gobert went for 6.
He went for 9. That's why I said 10.
I'm thinking about first-round picks.
Oh, wow. Well, yeah. I need about 7 of them. If Rudy got 6, I need 7 first rounders.
I don't think Rudy went for 6 first-rounders. He might
I know
have
he
went for 3.
9 total. I know
He
went.
That's so nasty. That's so nasty.
That's
Oh my
nasty.
God. Oh my God.
For that not to be nasty, Minnesota has to win like ASAP. They have to win a championship like ASAP. For that not to be nasty.
And you gave up Cat in the process too.
That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, no, I'm gonna need Chet. I'm gonna need J-Dub, and at least
and well, if I give you Chet and J-Dub, will you take 6 picks?
yeah, but the money you gonna have to add some more money in there.
They not making that much money.
Chet's still on a rookie contract. J-Dub might still be on his rookie contract too. Last year,
so Q, you might have to do like
they ain't got no vets.
You might have to do with Alex Caruso. You might have to come up with Alex Caruso, bro.
What is he, mid-level exception?
Nah, he making more than that. He signed a deal with Chicago. I'm gonna look it up, but you're gonna have to give
They don't have no vets.
Bro. Alex Caruso is making he signed a 4-year, $81 million deal, but he making 20 a year. That work.
Okay.
That'll work. That'll work.
Okay. So J-Dub, Alex Caruso, Chet, and like 6 picks.
That's what I'm saying.
That's nasty.
I gotta give up both. I feel like if I'm OKC, I'm getting KD because I feel like I don't gotta give up both J-Dub and Chet.
I just give you Chet.
I just give up J-Dub.
I just give you J-Dub because they play the same position. Yeah.
J-Dub, salary shit.
Yeah.
And
because I'm gonna still be long as shit in the front court because I got KD, Chet, and Hartenstein.
Is that what KD wants to do?
Probably not, Cole.
I hate to be the guy that's always like thinking mentality and not like logic, but does KD really want to go to another team that's already good without him? Like, he already done it once? Like, yo, you went to the team that was already good.
Yes, he's 36.
So he never wants to be a bus driver. He never wants to be. Okay.
Niggas just want to.
But this is my.
Nigga just want to hoop.
Nah, hold on, Jacoby. This is my thing. I think KD's at the point. KD's still cold, but I don't even think KD's at the point anymore where he can be that. Me personally, I think KD's
So you think in order right now for Kevin Durant to win a ring, be successful to win his second ring, in order for him he has to be the number 2 option.
Yes, yes.
Wow, that's a hot take. That's a hot take. We need to name this segment. AJ says, in order for Kevin Durant to win a ring nowadays, he has to be a number 2 option.
For sure.
Kevin Durant can't win a ring as a number 1 option. What you telling me?
Not no more.
That's crazy.
So with.
Bro, like why are we acting like this over niggas that are like 36 and like I don't like the way you're talking about LeBron,
bro. Like,
I'm just saying because my guy's doing it.
I hear y'all, but like I don't like the way niggas talking about KD and LeBron. Like niggas still on LeBron's top because he's like powing with the nigga's 41 years old, bro.
I'm sorry, Q. I'm sorry, I don't like it. I feel like if you're at a place in life to where things are funny to you, retire. But I think at this point, and I'm not even a Lakers fan, but I know that like diehard Lakers fans I've seen so many Lakers fans are just hot about that. Like, my nigga, why you kick in with the opponents anyway? But why you kick in down 7 in a playoff game? This is not regular season. This ain't Christmas. This ain't my nigga. We in the playoffs and we finna get dubbed out. Like, that's bad. And you're the leader of the team. I'm just saying, Stephen Curry, I feel like has a chance to do it this year. He's a number 1 option. Kevin Durant, I think he has just the same amount of skill, the same game, different qualities, different things. But if Steph can do it, I just feel like why not KD? That's just how I feel. That's just me.
This is my thing though. Like with LeBron though, specifically, I feel like LeBron has been on a 3-year farewell tour the last 3 years, and we have not realized it. That nigga has won 4 rings. He has 50,000 points. That nigga, I was telling you in the group chat, bro. Any success that LeBron finds from here on out is found money, bro. I don't think he's actively hunting it. He's not in his Miami days no more. Like, he's 41 years old. We've seen him slow down a little bit. If we win, cool. I want to compete. I still want to play good basketball, sure. But I'm 41, bro. I'm not even really supposed to be here. I'm just still this nice because I'm LeBron James, bro.
I
And here's
love
the
how you
thing.
make.
I
Hold
don't.
on, I love how you making him 41 and he ain't even been 40 for 4 months yet.
Bro, like 41 is coming up, bro. That's all I'm
The
saying, bro.
nigga be
But
40 first. He ain't even down turned 40. He ain't
that's all I'm saying, bro. Like he's old, bro. Like we
he
gotta
old.
like at some point, bro, we gotta like stop holding him to this young nigga. I'm still competing standard, even though he's still doing it.
We also got to understand that's true because, bro, it's only been 2 players that have played as long as Bron, and it's him and Vince. When Bron come back next year, he about to break the record for most seasons played ever. That's another record he gonna break.
Yeah. And then Vince was just like
Holding on by a thread.
riding the pond in Atlanta, and where was he
Vince
in
was
second?
riding the pond, bro.
Bro, like, and he would come in and give you some shit, but like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas can't. And Vince is the most athletic player ever.
I,
So like,
I hate to say it, but I
we
just feel
gotta.
like no disrespect to one of the goats, but get out of the way, bro. Like, get out the way. Like,
Well, if
please
I can
get out
still
the
give you
way.
30, if I can still give you 36, 8, and 7 in a playoff game.
That's what I'm saying. Stop. Okay, maybe I'm tripping, bro. It's just me as a person. I don't want to see you laughing if the like because what we're doing is we're saying he's this age, he's accomplished this much, he should be allowed to let his hair down. But my thing is he has this ability and he's in this position. Like I do think he wants a fifth ring. I do. Like I don't think he's like just it's okay if I win one. It's okay if I don't. I'm cool. No, it's a boy over there named Steph Curry chasing the fifth ring. And like and LeBron's legacy is set in stone. But in a way, it's kind of like we can really solidify you, or you can have the era that was ruled by you and the other guy who got more rings than you. I'm just saying, man, I think that those guys are a lot more competitive than what we're giving them credit for. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. I know he's 40. I know he's older. I know he's accomplished a lot, but I do think LeBron is a competitor. I've seen him come back down 3-1. That's why I was saying this series is not over. If they can, which I think game 5 is going to be a blowout. I think they're going to win by 10 or better. If they can somehow pull off this game 6, if they can pull off this game 6, fam, in my opinion, game 6 back in Minnesota, if they can find a way, they made game 4 a fight. If they can find a way to pull off game 6, it's not over. That same guy on that team averaging whatever he's averaging, bro, I've seen him do it before. So I don't put anything past him because he still has the ability. I just don't like the fact that he's like laughing about it. It's just, I don't know, but maybe I'm tripping. Maybe.
Nah,
Can you
I
get
know.
Luka to
Listen,
play defense in game 5 before you get to a game 6, man?
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
question. Before you even get to a game 6, can Luka play enough defense in a game 5 to where they don't, you know what I'm saying?
And this is where I think
Mhm.
Nico is laughing, bro. Because I was watching Luca just letting niggas just blow by that nigga.
are they attacking them?
That shit is nasty to watch.
They attacking them.
Um,
Chris,
Luca's gonna have to figure something out, bro. Because LeBron's 40, and you don't got no rim protection, bro. At some point, y'all niggas gonna have to. First of all, Lakers ain't built the team yet, so I'll give them that credit.
Thank you.
Lakers ain't built the team yet. We're just going off the steam of Luca and LeBron. What those two could do together, cool. But we just gotta chill on LeBron, bro. That nigga's 40, bro. You gotta relax.
And not only that,
and my bad, AJ. I'm just gonna say this. I agree. I super agree. It's hard for me to do like he's 40, but then like because for me to do that, I have to exclude his ability. Like I have to like not look at what he's still capable of doing. Like he's still more capable than a lot of the bro, he's just some of the stuff he's doing. I'm like, nah, dude still got it. And so with me, bro, and the other thing I'll say about Luka, his defense is kind of suspect, but when I was watching him play, I will say that Luka, along with one other player, Luka might be top 2, like one-on-one players, like other than maybe like a Kevin Durant or maybe like one, bro. I think, bro, watch Luka is incredible, bro. Like Luka is offensively, he is incredible. Like some of those shots he was making contested and just, I'm like, oh my goodness, bro.
He's one of my favorite players to watch, bro. It's pure because it's pure basketball. It ain't
How does he get these shots off so slow? Like it's his game. Luka's game is beautiful. His game is beautiful. Yeah. Luka's game is beautiful, but
I call him Larry Bird with handle. You feel me?
Well, yeah, I mean, to Q's point, I don't see how AJU as a Lakers fan, I don't see how y'all guys move forward without Luka being able to step up and play some defense, down the stretch. Because I do think, and no shot to LeBron, because I just gave him his praise. I do think that Luka is the only person on LA's team right now that you can put the ball in his hands and say, get us a bucket. Everybody clear out. Luka, get us a bucket however you can. And the other night I watched it happen time after time after time. And yeah, man, I think Luka got to get it together on the defensive end for y'all to win something. But offensively, I don't see too many other guys in the league right now that can compete with him offensively, man. One-on-one, he's unstoppable, bro, for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Luka, bro. Well, first of all, Rob Pelinka, he gonna have to make some, and I'm sure he will because he knows he has Luka Doncic on the team now. We have to build this team and construct it in a way that's going to allow JJ to have more pieces to move around Luka and cover up his shortcomings on defense. Because I mean, Luka is who Luka's always been on defensive end. Luka always been this on defense. Yeah, that's part of the reason why Dallas probably traded him. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we got a few of those guys. We need a rim. We need a live threat. We need another big man. We need maybe one or two more 3-and-D guys, and we'll be straight. I don't know what chess pieces we got to move. I don't know who contracts ending. But as far as LeBron go, I mean, I don't know, man. I think after this season, I think Bron gonna retire in year 23. I think LeBron is the most skill wise. Like LeBron is definitely not as he's not as athletic as he used to be, but skill wise, LeBron shooting the ball better than he ever has. And it's just his body. He can't why is JJ playing them boys 24? They played every minute of the second half. Okay, maybe Luka and Austin Reeves and Doe and Rui can do that. They young. Why is you playing?
As a coach who wants to win, let me ask you, because you're a coach. At what point in that game do you sit them? At what point in that game? Because
I don't sit. It ain't even about the other four. I need to sit LeBron a little bit though. I need LeBron to be as fresh as he could possibly be.
I don't think there was any point in that second half, in the second half of that game where, as a coach, I would have JJ was comfortable sitting LeBron. There was no, that game was, man, that game was,
yeah.
And here's what I'm saying. And I don't want to ramp on it, but you're saying, okay, LeBron's not as athletic as he used to be, right? He's still more athletic than 70% of the NBA.
Oh, for sure.
And that's my thing. It's like, yeah, I can take into account that he's 40, but I also have to take into account his ability. Like, he's still that. So go and be that, bro. But I'll rest my case. I don't want to harp. I'll rest my case.
Real quick, though, Q, you remember when we used to talk about, this probably was 10 years ago. Remember the conversation we used to have at your crib, Q, about how, when LeBron get 39, 40, he going to turn into a power forward?
Yeah. We're here.
It's crazy that's what
we're here.
He's power forward, but it's pretty much what's going on right now.
I think that was the time where Royce White had just entered the league, and we were like,
that's gonna be Bron.
LeBron at 38 can just transition into that and be elite still.
Yeah.
Or Draymond Green or whatever.
Yeah.
Honestly, if LeBron wanted to, bro, without the athleticism, he can play for another 5-6 years as a Draymond Green, bro. He could.
Yeah. He could. But I don't think he wants to take that much of a backseat offensively, but he could. I mean, he could.
I feel like LeBron is kind of stuck in the middle. He's ready to go home, but at the same time, he's still doing what he's doing. So he's like, why not keep signing these little 1 year, 2 year contracts?
I think LeBron want to break the most seasons played record, bro. That's another record he won in his belt. He gonna play next year and retire.
He might be. He might be stat pattern, bro. Let me get to
Bron,
60. Let me get to 60,000 points, and let me get to like 23, 24 seasons, bro.
man, Bron, you better not be staying. You got 50. You did something ain't nobody ever did. You got
60,000.
50,000 points, bro.
60,000 is crazy.
Bro, he gonna have to play 5 to 6 more years to get 60K.
Hey, man, it's not out of the realm of possibility, bro.
Oh, he waiting on Bryce to come on.
He played with Bryce and Bronny. GG's. GG's, my nigga.
Well, look,
You
man,
got you got it.
Rob Pelinka, listen, if we don't get our act together, the season about to be over with. So look, go handle your business in the off season. Get Lucas some more athletes around him like he had in Dallas. Let's go try to find a live threat. And then, hey, Bron, hey, I don't know. Y'all comment below, man. What the Lakers need to do. And yeah, man, it's looking like, hopefully we can come back. But I just feel like with Minnesota, bro, they just so, and Anthony, man, Anthony Edwards, bro. And me and Quay been going back and forth about Anthony Edwards and Donovan Mitchell. And Anthony Edwards the best shooter guard in the NBA, bro. Like, he that, bro.
Hey, and I'm not saying he not. I was just saying before we, you know what I'm saying, let's frame it right. So I was just saying, yeah, I'm not mad at the choice of Anthony Edwards, but let's just act like when I said Donovan Mitchell and brought his name up, the way that I felt like he was dismissed, I was just like, you know what I'm saying? Anthony Edwards ain't really did nothing that Donovan Mitchell ain't did yet.
Okay.
You know
Hold on. Now, I'm really asking. I'm not, because some people will have this tone. They're trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny. Has Donovan Mitchell made the conference finals?
Oh, they fighting. Sorry,
Who?
Houston, Golden State.
They fighting right now?
Yes. Sorry. Yeah, I saw a body on the floor. I saw teams cleared. I saw all that shit.
Dillon Brooks and Draymond?
Dillon Brooks and Steph was in each other's face just now, but Dillon Brooks is definitely involved.
Oh shit.
Hold on. Let me see the play.
But
Oh yeah. Anyway, nah, but Anthony Edwards, I told y'all niggas, y'all wasn't about to do Ant like that, bro.
he's him. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. Like, if they close us out, they'll play. Let me see. Who will Timberwolves play next round? It'll be
State, baby.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Jacoby,
Yeah, listen, man. Anthony Edwards is amazing. You know what I'm saying? And for real. Let me tell you this, bro. Anytime you a player, and every which way you look, there's a double team. You know what I mean? If AE going right, double team. AE going left, double team. AE the nigga that don't care who's in front of him. He ain't calling for no screen. AE is the guy who's not calling. He wants it, bro. But I think what they lack is you can shrink the floor against the Timberwolves, and that's what the Lakers were doing pretty good. You can't really count on Julius Randle to knock those threes down. I think that's where they went wrong, giving up.
I don't know if you can shrink the floor against Minnesota, bro.
Because
they Nas. You got Nas Reed, you got Dante DiVincenzo who can go off for 25, 30 if he wants to. Like,
well, when I say shrink the floor, I don't mean box it in under the 3-point line. I'm just saying that it's a lot easier to clamp down when AE's driving. It's a lot easier to double now. It's a lot easier to send a blitz at AE, because if you don't send a blitz, he's going past anybody who's defensive.
Yes.
So you have to send some kind of a blitz, and we might not leave Nas Reed, we might not leave DiVincenzo, but we might leave Julius Randle. We might leave Rudy Gobert. So Cat made it to where, Cat has an argument to be the best shooting big man in the league.
He do.
You know what I'm saying?
No, it's him.
So letting him go Julius Randle is not a slouch, bro. Like, Julius Randle handles business, bro. He's a dog, bro. But
he had a big game against LA.
He had a huge game. You know what I mean? Minus Julius Randle, that game, we don't, Nas Reed played big. Game 2, I think it was. Game 1 or 2. He had a big game. So
listen, did y'all see his stat this year?
Oh.
What was it?
Nas Reed.
What?
He's like 12 of 13 or something in the playoffs in clutch time.
Yeah,
I
that's
from
mean,
the
crazy.
field and 6 of 6 from three. He hasn't missed a three in clutch time
hey,
and
man,
from three in clutch.
hey, look, man, me and Quay been pro Nas Reed since the draft.
Yeah. No,
You feel me?
that would make him the most clutch playoff player ever.
That's Big Jelly. They call him Big Jelly in Jersey. You know what I'm saying?
That's my
Nas
guy.
Reed is the most clutch playoff player in the history of the
That's
NBA
crazy.
as
Hey,
of right now.
If Nas Reed was in Washington, he'd be an all-star.
Yeah, these are facts.
He that nice, bro. Like Nas Reed, nice, bro.
I just feel like the Timberwolves have more than the Warriors. Like the Warriors, yeah, like Steph is a lot.
They got more than us. From if you after the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
three, they got
Jimmy is a lot. Like we at that point, you're just banking at like the top.
yeah,
Your ceiling is higher with Luca
e-
and LeBron. Your ceiling is
exactly.
higher with Jimmy and Steph. But
This is how I heard it,
that
and it made the most sense. Brian Windhorst from ESPN said, if you take the 10 best players in this series, 3 of the top 4 are Lakers, probably.
yeah,
But 5 to 10 is Timberwolves, probably.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
It gets kind of spooky
they just
once you
yeah.
start.
Now the Golden State series is just gonna depend on Jimmy.
Yeah, yeah,
If Jimmy healthy, y'all probably gonna get past them boys. But if
yeah.
Jimmy ain't healthy, or
I
maybe I
don't
don't know,
know.
I don't even know that. But
I don't know though, bro. I might have been woken up to the Timberwolves, bro.
Yeah,
And
yeah. See,
I might
I
agree
didn't
that they
like the
just
way
got
y'all
more, bro. I
I didn't
might
like the
agree
way
that
y'all
they
was
just got
talking on
more,
them.
bro.
I didn't like the way y'all was talking on the boys, man.
hey, I ain't gonna lie, you know most of mine came from fandom.
I mean, I
Most
know that, but
most of
Quay, the
mine,
way Quay was sitting back like this, I don't even really rock with them like that. I'm like, bro, come, it's Ant, bro. That's AE we talking about, man. That's Michael Jordan Jr.
I'm
What we talking
telling you,
about?
that's that's MJ, bro. I'm telling
Come
you, that's
on,
MJ.
man. Come on, man.
Hey,
Put some
hey,
Yeah,
look,
respect on
I
him.
really, I really want to see this OKC Minnesota though, in my soul.
man, I want to see this OKC LA before we get to that.
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up.
LA
So don't,
OKC got to bust it down. Paul, I need to
hey,
see
hey,
them
hey,
up against that.
so for everybody that's watching, Denver and the Clippers is 2-2 right now. And I think the next game is in Denver.
Yeah, it's
Right.
in Denver.
All right, cool. So game 5 predictions, fellas, what we got?
I don't know, bro. I'm scared.
Nah, man, I'm going out there. I got LA, man. I got LA. I think Jokic coming to ball, Jokic coming to hoop. But I
Yeah,
got LA 2 in a row. I got LA 2 in a row.
yeah.
Facts.
I think Kawhi is
I got
coming to kill this shit, bro.
Yeah.
I about to say I think Kawhi gonna come and kill.
I think Kawhi finna shut this shit down, bro.
I don't know because I was watching. I don't know if y'all watched that OKC Clippers game. I was watching. I was hitting the group chat. Y'all need to be watching this. Yeah, like this shit is lit. This is when I love Jokic, bro. The playoffs,
Yeah,
because the playoffs is when Jokic starts getting animated. He starts
yeah,
getting hype.
yeah.
You can see him start actually giving a fuck
He
about
giving a
shit.
fuck. Yeah, 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 yeah.
That's a scary. That's a scary Jokic, bro.
Bro,
That
engaged Jokic is scary, bro.
he's scary, bro. So
And
I don't know, bro.
and Cole, you was right, but that move that nigga put on him at the end of that game.
Oh, bro, going to the left, spin back with the left, step back to the three off the leg,
Off one leg,
off the one leg. My nigga Shaq could never.
you can never, bro.
It's
Shaq could
going.
never.
This has been so far. This has probably been one of the best series I've seen, bro.
Oh, bro,
In a while since probably 2016, all the
bro.
way back to '02 with the
This
Kings
series
and the
got that
Lakers.
childhood feel to it.
That
Facts.
Lakers Kings.
Yeah, bro. That
This
Lakers
is this
Kings
is
shit back in the
this
day.
is what this is, bro. And I personally am rooting for
Yo,
the Clippers,
yeah,
but shit, bro. That Jokic that I seen in that game,
yeah,
it's gonna be
yeah.
tough, bro. But if Kawhi come out looking like the Kawhi that I made the video on, yeah,
That's what I'm saying, bro.
it's
Like
gonna be
Kawhi,
tough, bro.
I
It's
think
gonna be
Kawhi,
tough.
I think Kawhi, Kobe brought up mentality. I think Kawhi one of them dudes that he ain't got no social media. He ain't got none of that. But
I'm feeling.
he definitely like, he ain't like oblivious to some of the stuff that like Stephen A. Smith be saying. Like that little shit that Stephen A. Smith be saying. Kawhi done heard that, bro. Like he know what's up. He like, okay, bet. I'm finna show y'all. Y'all playing with me. You know what I mean? So
Kawhi is so cold, bro. Oh my god.
So
But I
that
think
OKC, hold on. This OKC Clipper matchup. Let's say it happens. Clippers beat Denver. OKC Clippers. I know everybody picked the Thunder, but is everybody as confident as they was 2 weeks ago when we made these picks?
it gets a little tougher for me because I was my next video is gonna be on Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is the key to the Clippers. And I'm
And
not talking about offensively.
he playing defense.
Bro, they're giving him the Jokic matchup one-on-one.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're watching Ben Simmons on these defensive possessions, the ground he's covering, he's coming like he's guarding Jokic and I ain't gonna say locking him up, but
Right.
Jokic is kind of tough because Ben Simmons is not weak and he's also quick.
Yes.
And he's also long.
Yes.
And he's also 6'10", 6'11".
Yes. Yes.
So for him to come off those screens, blitz the ball, recover, get back, like he's blocking shots from like, bro, Ben Simmons is the key defensively for the Clippers, bro. Like this is what I miss about Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
Like you can guard 1 through 5 that agilely and just the mobility of you to be able to do that, bro, is nuts.
And that's one of the things about Ben Simmons that's like, because, his last 3 years have been like so bad. But what I remember about Ben Simmons, besides his playmaking, was the fact that I used to watch Ben Simmons pick point guards up full court.
Bro, he would put Luka in a torture chamber.
Yeah, bro. Ben Simmons used to pick point guards up full court, and it was like they were struggling.
Bro, we were just talking like Kobe was just talking about. I don't know anybody that can guard Ben Simmons. Go look up Ben Simmons guarding Luka. Shot clock violations, like that. That's who Ben Simmons is, bro.
And you got to shout out Ty Lue for that though.
Yeah,
Ty Lue got Ben Simmons looking like a real NBA player again.
Yeah, I just need him. God, I just wish they could utilize him on the offensive end, short roll situations.
Short roll, for sure.
Defensively, they found their big that can switch everything and guard 1 through 5 because that's what they was missing the most. But yeah, Ben Simmons is the key to the Clippers' success for sure, bro. But
yeah,
it's gonna be tough on OKC with Ben Simmons because Ben Simmons is gonna be able to take on the Shea responsibility. Because I don't think anybody else. Kawhi could do it, but Chris Dunn could do it. That could be fun.
Chris Dunn, some of them dudes about to get paid too.
Yeah,
Chris Dunn earned them. He earned the contract this series. Ben Simmons earned more than the veteran minimum probably from somebody.
Yeah.
It's just getting paid.
Yeah, I still would probably take OKC. But...
Hey, y'all know who about to get paid this offseason too? My boy from Cleveland. Well, I don't know, but Ty Jerome. Thank you. Ty Jerome.
You don't think he about to be the new Mike James?
Wow. Wow. That's a name. Comment below if you remember Mike James.
Because Mike James made it back to the league and then got shipped right back to the EuroLeague.
He did.
And he looked good in Brooklyn.
He did. Hold on. You talking about Mike James. Oh, light-skinned buddy.
Yeah.
It's 2 Mike James.
So you talking about the dark-skinned bald nigga?
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about him.
Oh, okay. You
my light-skinned Fred Van Mike James Vliet.
Nah, I'm mad that Mike James is in the NBA. But anyway, what y'all think? What do you guys think about? Hold on, my phone's doing something crazy. Okay, cool. What do you guys think about? What else do we have on here? Did we go through all the series? We got OKC.
Knicks Pistons.
Knicks Pistons. Okay, Knicks Pistons. Cool.
Did y'all watch that last game?
I did.
Say it, Q. Say it so I ain't gotta say it.
Bro, that game was so fucking fire, that last game. And also, the Pistons got hope.
Was it a foul, Q?
It was a foul, bro. You got to call that.
Oh, my goodness, it was a foul. You
got
to call that. Hey, Jizzle, you didn't see that, AJ?
I seen the end. I ain't watched the game. I was coaching.
You got to call that.
I understand, like, not leaving the decision of the game in the ref's hands, cool. But a foul is a foul, bro.
Yeah.
A foul is a fucking foul, bro. You got to call that, bro.
That was bad, bro.
They missed that one.
But it should be 2-2 right now. That's up.
Who y'all
That
got pulling
game,
the series out?
New York now.
For sure?
Yeah.
yeah, New York, because
Yeah.
you,
I'm
But
pretty
that
sure.
game ain't the next game in New York.
yeah, and you breathe life into New York because they should have lost that game.
Yeah.
Because everything that I was saying about Cat was true until Jalen got back on the floor and Cat started hitting them big shots.
Man, Cat hit some big shots that game. I did see.
I was
I did
sick
see.
because I sent y'all that text. I was like, see, this is what I'm talking about Cat. Because Jalen went down, that lead disappeared, and then the Pistons went up 8. And Tobias was acting in a way that I've never seen Tobias act before. I was so pissed watching Tobias Harris, bro. This nigga is lit. This nigga is talking shit. This nigga is in niggas' faces. I'm like, bro, where was this in Philly? What we doing? But
Hey,
then
I want to ask y'all a question too. And this I hope Tyson is watching this episode because this question is inspired by my boy Tyson. Shout out to Tyson. Uh, um, can you win an NBA championship if your point guard? Hold on, let me change it. Can you win an NBA championship if your lead guard's game is based on his athleticism?
in what era? Today?
Yes,
No.
I thought so. I don't think so either.
In
Your lead
2012,
guard or your best player?
No, lead guard.
I think
in
you can
20
with your lead guard,
in
but he just can't be
2012,
your best player.
I'm about to say in 2012, yes.
And the reason I said, and Quay, the reason I said lead guard and not best player is because if your best player is 6'9", 6'10", he just a stupid athlete. We probably can get by with that because he's 6'9", 6'10". But if your lead guard is 6'2", 6'3", and when the game slow down and we getting half court, if he can't make, if he ain't got a mid-range game, if he can't hit the Tracy consistently, if he can't got a floater to him, if he can't, when the game slow down, can we win with him?
Can you
And
give
I
me
say this,
can you give me an example? Because the only people I'm
I
thinking
got you.
about is like Westbrook, D
I
Rose.
got you. I
Okay.
got you.
I don't know, because
So
Ja, I feel like Ja has all the shit that you need that could win.
okay, I'm glad you brought up John Morant because he's who inspired our conversation. So my thing about John Morant is I think John Morant is extremely talented. John Morant is a good passer. John Morant
Yes.
is, of course, we know his athleticism. John
Mhm.
Morant's float game is okay. It's cool,
His
but
jumpers came along too.
his jumper has came a long way. But my thing about Ja is like, okay, let me come back to Ja when I use the people who I think about when I think about guards who I think I can win with it. Ain't athletic like that. Obviously, Steph Curry, duh. That's the number one example of it. I think now I don't know if Jalen Brunson ever gonna win the championship as the number one guy.
No.
But Jalen Brunson as a number two, if
Yes.
he's my point guard, he my second option, we got a chance to win the championship.
What about De'Aaron Fox? Is his game based on athleticism or no?
I
No.
just think no. I think
No.
De'Aaron Fox got game. He just athletic.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
was gonna say so.
De'Aaron
Yeah,
Fox
so
is
look
a
at that
bucket that
too.
can. He's just kind of an
He
athlete.
got bro. He got mid-range game. He got the
Yeah.
Tracy. He got everything, bro.
Yeah,
He,
he was a person that showcased his athleticism in college, but got to the league and became a bucket.
yes,
But
and he just
Ja Morant is the only point guard, in my opinion, in the top 10. That's game is based on athleticism. Everybody else's game is based on game. Ja
I
yeah,
Morant
don't
is
think
he's the
Ja
only point
Morant got
guard.
game too is the thing too.
he do.
I don't think Ja Morant's game is based solely off athleticism because he is like literally a playmaker. He
Oh
just is
no.
naturally.
I think Ja Morant is the only point guard in the top 10, in my opinion. He's the only point guard in my top 10 point guards that if you strip away his athleticism, he has nothing. He has nothing. If you take away
No.
I don't know, Q. I'm kind of leaning in that.
No. Because if you take away Ja Morant's athleticism, then he literally just becomes like Rondo-ish, but without the defense.
Thank you.
Without the defense.
I was about to say
does Ja Morant have the IQ of a Rondo?
Ja Morant is, bro, y'all kind of shitting on
Rondo
Ja
is one of
Morant
the
right now,
smart.
bro.
Rajon Rondo is one of the smartest point guards we've
No.
ever
I
seen.
get that, but I'm talking about pure playmaking. Okay, let me take this back.
Okay.
Without the athleticism, Ja Morant becomes Tony Parker.
What? Tony Parker's mid-range is ridiculous.
He ain't got the mid-range game like Tony Parker, bro.
He's got
Here's all I'm
everything.
saying.
He's got everything finishing at the rim. He's got the float. He's got all that, and he can pass.
Tony Parker got the best floater of all time.
Yes, but Ja Morant is got a great floater, and
he got a nice floater. You heard he can
probably pass. He's probably a better playmaker than
he
Tony
is. I'll give him that.
So I don't understand why we were like, whoa.
No, I'm not trying to shit on him. I'm just trying to say if I take away skill from Steph Curry, if I take away athleticism from Steph Curry, I have Steph Curry. If I take away athleticism from Damian Lillard, I have skill. If I take away athleticism from Trey, I have Trey. If I take away athleticism from Cade.
Bro, you're trying to take away athleticism from niggas that don't have athleticism. What kind of argument are we making right now?
But the conversation was
about playoff performance.
Playoff performance,
yes.
With your lead guard, his game being based around athleticism. And I'm just saying
we're talking about 22-year-old players, bro.
Who 22?
How old is Ja Morant? 24?
Ja Morant. Who?
Ja Morant's like 24.
He's 26. Q.
Damn, it has been a while. God
yes, damn. That nigga is in year 6, year 7.
How is Ja Morant 26, but Jason Tatum 27?
Because Jason Tatum is either the same year or a year above Ja Morant because
he was in college for 2 years
in 2017.
He was in college.
Tatum graduated 2016. Yeah, they close, bro.
That's nasty.
Yes.
Ja Morant is already 26.
Yes.
God damn.
Or about to turn 26. He was born in 99.
God damn it, bro. That's nuts.
That's what I'm saying.
Shit. Either way.
But this is
I don't think y'all giving.
But this is what my brain went. Think about it now. Now Russell Westbrook. And Russell Westbrook's prime. Let's just go back to the Miami Heat finals. Russell Westbrook had a couple 40 pieces and shit in the finals. That was cool. But they got smoked by the Heat 4-1. Okay, cool.
They were young.
Now I will say that there's one person, had he not got hurt, will probably be the outlier in my theory, and that is
Derrick Rose.
That is Derrick Rose.
That's what I was going to say earlier. I think, yes. That's why I was saying, like, in 2012, 2013, yes. I think your most athletic player at the league guard could be the win. He could win you a championship.
Back then.
Because he was going to do it until he tore his shit.
Back then. I think so back then. But like all them guards that Kobe brought up, all them dudes do good in the playoffs. Steph Curry, Damian Lillard when he's healthy, Kyrie Irving, Trae Young, Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham kill him right now. When Cade Cunningham gets some more help, it's up.
And then listen, I want to ask y'all another question. And this is one of them questions I feel like it's like, Cole, come on, my nigga. But I was watching Cade Cunningham.
Okay.
And in my mind, I was asking myself, is Shea that much better than him? Like that much better than him? I know the numbers say something crazy. I understand. And SGA is polished. He's extreme. He's that's what I like to use for him. He's polished.
Yeah.
His game is very polished. But when I'm watching Cade's game is no wasted, no flopping, no kind of like his game is just bucket. And when I'm watching, I'm saying, is SGA that much better than this guy? And I know it doesn't matter, but I was just asking. I know,
Nah, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Obviously Shay's better, but he's not that much better than Cade.
Shay's a way better scorer, but Cade, if you watched him in that second half of the last New York game, that was a masterclass, bro.
But this is what my brain take it. Because I feel you, Q. I feel you. Shea is like, he averaged 33 points a game on 52% field goal shooting. It's OD. But listen.
He doesn't miss.
Cade in 3, because I think Shea is like 26. He's like 26 too. But when Cade get to like 26, 27, bro, it probably ain't going to look that much different. I think Cade going to be an MVP one day.
I said this a while back in the group chat. Cade is a 6'7" Dame.
He light-skinned Luka.
If you grew Dame to 6'7", you get Cade Cunningham, honestly. And Cade, bro,
they got similar demeanors too.
And if you watch the game, Cade be playing deep. You saw those blocks that Cade had down the stretch?
Cade
At
is a
the rim,
dog.
meeting niggas at the rim.
Yeah, Cade is a dog for sure. That's what I
And
was watching.
Cade already got that leadership thing.
So,
You
so,
saw
so.
that too. You saw that too. That push,
Yeah.
he pushed it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ron Holland, get your ass out of here. You about to get us
No,
a
we not
check,
doing
bro.
that, bro. We not doing that. That's why I sent that. Oh my God, Cade
Yeah.
is a leader, and like
Yeah, bro.
Cade is him, bro.
I
He's ready.
love I love
He's
that.
ready.
I love that, bro.
He's ready, bro.
Cade might fuck around and go down if it shit. I mean, I know that's Isaiah franchise, but Cade Cunningham on the he gonna make that a little if he stay there and don't let Cade win him one in Detroit, hey, we're gonna have a conversation later on. But anyway, Cade, I mean to follow up with what you said, Cole, I don't think it's super far off though. Like I love Cade Cunningham. I think he that.
Okay, I got a question about that, but about these point guards, but I'll save it. I'll save it.
Okay. Well, let me see if I'm just trying to see if one more series I wanted to touch on, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, whoever watching this, my fellas probably have been watching this series. I haven't seen none of these games. The Celtics Magic series, I just know it's what 3-1 right now.
Three.
Y'all got any takes on that series?
Paolo Banchero is him.
Hey,
Might be.
to answer your question, Q, you put a question in the group chat the other day, and you were asking about forwards and Kawhi, and but I should have brought up bro.
Paolo.
I don't know why I didn't say his name, but as far as you were saying, is Kawhi just as far as when Kawhi is healthy, is he the coldest forward, in the game?
Yeah.
And shit, watching Paulo, man, hey, and he a big boy, and he play big too.
And Quentin, I had to go find that one on my own because I don't think you put that post in our group chat. Also, if you watching this, go follow my dog Q on TikTok. You know what I mean? Q gonna put your TikTok in the description. Q be dropping some 5 videos on his TikTok. You know what I mean? But anyway, Q, I sent you a video, and I seen how you compared Paolo Banchero. Cole, I know you ain't see it, but my dog Q compared Paolo Banchero to Michael Beasley. He got that Michael Beasley type of game. I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna hit you in the group chat, but I said, let me think about it. I don't want to just jump to conclusions and be emotional. Cause I hold Michael Beasley, I thought Michael Beasley was supposed to be, but then I watched it a couple more times and you said Paolo Banchero is who Michael Beasley was supposed to be. And I was like, yeah, okay. I understand what you mean. You know
Did you see the second half of the video when I posted Michael Beasley highlights?
I did not see. I ain't see that. I ain't even see no Michael Beasley highlights.
You didn't pay attention because I switched the highlights out midway
Okay.
through the video.
Okay.
And I put the Michael Beasley 42-point game.
When he was in
Sacramento. No, Minnesota. Yeah,
Minnesota. Yeah.
He was on the court with Kevin Love.
Yeah.
Same exact type of buckets, bro. Same exact shit, bro. They're the same player, bro.
I think that's the best comparison, probably. Like that I can think about. If I think of somebody in the past that he kind of played like, people was throwing out Melo, but he ain't nowhere near as smooth as Carmelo Anthony. He ain't got.
And he doesn't. He's not a phone booth scorer like Melo.
And it ain't that.
It's not Melo.
I do kind of understand the Michael Beasley 6'9". Look like he half sleep when he's scoring. Great rebounder for his size. He averaging 8 rebounds a game, close to it. So I ain't mad at that.
I ain't too mad at it.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that one. And I definitely thought that Michael Beasley was supposed to be a 24, 25, 26 points per game scorer in the NBA. I mean, he was the number 2 pick in the draft. They thought that too. But yeah, that was solid.
That's my takeaway from the Orlando Boston series. Paolo's been like the second best player on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
They just Orlando gotta speed the game up.
Yeah.
They play way too slow, bro. They don't score. Too much of their offense is predicated on Paolo making tough shots.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, do y'all think that they can win with both Paolo and France, or do you think they got to come up off one of them?
Okay, I'm gonna answer your question, but let me ask this question because Orlando is one of the youngest teams in the NBA. Like they young as hell. So the fact that they competing with Boston in the first round is going to be really good. My question is there somebody, because y'all know how this shit go, but vets want to come over there and play with teams that's burgeoning on the uprise. They trending up. Is there anybody around the NBA that y'all can see going over there and making a splash and maybe turning Orlando up? Because Paolo's like 22, Franz Wagner like 23. Like, does Ja end up in Orlando? Like, I don't know.
Ja would fit there good because now he's going to speed the game up. He's going to speed the game up. And then on top of that, Ja has the ability to play in the half court because he can play make too.
But if you put Ja with a Paolo, then what I'm talking about, it ain't, you feel me? Like, it's because now you got your half court guy. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
but then you can kind of unlock Paolo's skill set too, because now he can showcase his playmaking ability. If you put him in the pick and roll, short roll situations, now you got Paolo 3-on-2, 2-on-1.
And Paolo can hit that jumper right there. Like, he could just
That jumper or playmate, because he is a slick, nice playmaker too.
see. That's the thing. I don't like to be ignorant and speak ignorantly. I ain't watched this series at all. And I really ain't watched Orlando. I watched Paolo Banchero, but I ain't really watched Orlando, so I don't really know how they use Franz. So I don't know if that would. I don't know if Franz and do that.
Franz is an elite cutter. Elite cutter. Like, he can get a bucket on his own, but Franz is best off ball cutting to the rim. He gets a lot of easy looks like that.
You could tell he's from Europe.
Yeah, he's a European.
Got you.
European 4. You know what I'm saying? European 3-4. He's literally Lauri Markkanen. They're the same player.
Hold on, how tall does Franz Wagner?
6'9".
He that tall?
Yeah.
That nigga 6'10".
He's up there.
Lauri comparison.
Hold on, fam. Nah, I did not know Franz Wagner was 6'10".
Oh, you don't like the Lauri comparison?
I don't feel like they're the same type of player. I feel like Franz is more along the lines of like the Karolinko, like you was talking about, versus.
No, but
I'm talking about how he plays, bro, in terms of being a do it all type of forward.
No, because no. Franz cannot pass nowhere near or defends nowhere near the level of Andre Karolinko.
I think he's a pretty good passer, bro.
Andre Karolinko was built on.
I can't even get in this conversation because I can't even give y'all a good Franz scouting report. I just know he get numbers.
Franz to me is Lauri Markkanen. They're kind of the same.
I just don't feel like they're similar type of players. That's all.
Lauri Markkanen is a shooting big man.
That's what I'm saying. That's not.
Ain't Franz like a wing?
Franz is a 3-4.
Because y'all had that conversation about like Lauri Markkanen's like the second best shooting big man in the league. So.
No, listen, if it was me and I was giving a scouting report on board, I didn't know he was that tall. He got a decent handle. He can get to the cup. His jump shot is where he need the most work, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Like you said, he was 23 years old.
Yeah.
So if he's 23, and his jump shot, if you look at it, with you being a shooter, it doesn't look that bad. He got a little hitch in it. But yeah, bro, that's I don't want to say that's the worst part of his game, but that's the part of the game that he needs the most work on is his jump shot, but his get to the cup ability. He knocks down his free throws. He's a decent defender. He's a decent rebounder. He is a decent passer. Yeah, I mean, he needs some work, but I do think in the near future, like what y'all was just saying, I wasn't trying to butt in, but what you brought up, AJ, Ja Morant going over there and just the way them boys play.
Yeah.
That's Ja Morant somewhere like that is like, that's beautiful, bro.
It would definitely speed make that happen. It would speed him up, bro. It would speed him up, bro. And that's what they need the most. You just need to get more shots up in Orlando because you got shot makers. You got Cole. You got fucking Franz. You got Paolo. You just need to get more of them shits up. Too much of the offense is predicated on the half court. Give it to Franz. Give it to Paolo, and now we in the pinch post or we in the on the elbow, taking tough shots the whole time. That's why they end up with 85, 90 points a night. And I'm like, God damn.
Yeah.
Like, y'all playing good, but like, holy shit, y'all ain't getting no shots up.
I ain't gonna lie, fam. If they could find a way to facilitate Ja Morant to Orlando, and Orlando gets to keep Paolo Franz, I don't know if that's gonna happen. But I'm just saying, I've seen crazy shit happen in the NBA, so I'm just throwing this out there. If there was a way that they keep Paolo Franz and KCP, just because he a vet and you need vets in the playoffs, if they can make that happen.
Or they can easily make it happen because Orlando has picks, and then Orlando has 100 point guards on the roster.
And I think Memphis, if you get them a pretty decent trade package, they'll be like, yeah, y'all can have her. I think Memphis is lukewarm on Ja right now.
Like half of the roster is fucking either a point guard or a combo guard.
Yes.
That's half their roster. Bro.
Anthony Black, Caleb Houston, Jalen Suggs, Cole Anthony, Corey Joseph, Mac McClung, Jet Howard, Gary Harris. Bro.
Half their roster are guards, bro. Yeah.
Like, what we doing, bro?
I don't know what they was trying to do over there. They just kept drafting and picking up fucking shooting guards and point guards the whole time.
They spent 3 years in a row drafting dudes that played the same exact. They went Jalen Suggs, Cole Anthony, Jalen Suggs, Anthony Black in like a 4-year span, 3-4 year span.
It's nuts.
Come on.
And then they traded for Markel.
And he was on the team with them.
I think he got cut, but.
And then last year they drafted Jet Howard, or 2 years ago.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing over there, but I don't know how they have even been able to compete, really. But
I think that might just show you how good that boy Paolo and Franz, bro. That's why I think that's a destination that Ja. It's a good segue. I know Cole got some questions he want to get off too. Like, you got some questions, don't you, Cole?
Oh yeah, I'm ready whenever you.
All right, hold on. Well, real quick before we get into that, I know we brought up Ja Morant to Orlando. Is there some other destinations? I know the NBA point guard heavy, dog. Like, but is there some other destinations that y'all think makes sense for Ja? Because I think that his days in Memphis might be numbered. I ain't gonna hold you.
Philly.
You said who?
Philly.
I like Philly for Ja, but I just think Tyrese got that spot locked down.
You don't think Ja Morant and Tyrese Maxey ain't redundant?
And are you taking Ja over Tyrese for real? Like, it's just as you as a Philly fan, Tyrese solid, motherfucking.
Tyrese Maxey nice, bro.
Tyrese Maxey is a 2 guard.
I'll give you that. He do got a trigger finger.
Tyrese Maxey is a 2 guard, and he has grown into a point guard. Like, he's became a better playmaker, but he's still not a great playmaker. But him at his best is, don't give me no responsibility, bro. I don't want to run this pick and roll with Joel like James Harden taught me. Give me the ball. I'm going to get to the hoop, or I'm going to hit this step back 3 at a high clip.
Hey, yo, Quay.
Yeah.
How many basketballs do you think they playing with in Philadelphia, bro? that man talking about, Q, y'all gonna have Ja Morant, Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, and Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid doesn't play basketball anymore. What are you talking about? I keep saying this, bro. Y'all don't want to listen to me.
Who are y'all trading for this? Like, this has to be a trade.
Bro, we got mad young talent on the team that we can trade, bro.
Okay, so y'all gonna give me Gershon? Y'all gonna give me
young talent?
We're gonna give you Gershon, Paul George.
Okay, give me Paul George. Okay.
Paul George.
Hey, my Memphis.
Paul George.
Memphis is not taking.
No, I'm on
Memphis
my mall
is not taking Paul George for.
I'm on my mall shit. Nah, I'm on my mall shit. Parks. Parks. Paul George. Yeah, no, we own that.
Yo, nah.
No, we got like Kelly Oubre.
I think Paul George and Joel Embiid's kind of value based on what they get paid is at an all-time low. It's at an all-time low. It's tanked.
Joel Embiid doesn't have no value. Everybody talking about these Joel and trade. Like, For what, nigga?
Y'all gotta deal with that now.
We got to deal with it. And
Y'all
he
gotta
had
deal
just
with it.
signed a deal. Paul George just signed a deal. We got him until 2029. So
Jesus Christ. Oh
we're
my
we're
God.
fucked, bro. We gotta win the lottery, nigga. It's up.
I
But
bet.
nah, like I think, nigga, we made fucking like when James Harden was here, Tyrese was off the ball and was averaging 23.
This,
Like
yeah. Yeah. But
he's a two guard.
I think a lot of times in locker rooms dynamics matter. And I think Tyrese Maxey at that point was a really young player. He probably looked up to James Harden. So he was more as a young player, and I look up to this guy. I'm more receptive to him coming in and helping me. Because hell, I'm still
Tyrese,
trying to
but that's naturally Tyrese's demeanor too, though.
That's true. That it because I do know that about Tyrese Maxey. He's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah,
Yeah. He a pretty
because
cool
he's
guy.
always been an underdog. Like he's not. He just wants to play good basketball and win, bro. Like he's not a prima donna. Like that's just Tyrese's demeanor. And bro, this is my look at me, bro.
I'm about to say, do we have any other franchises? do we have anything that's a little bit more realistic? Miami.
I don't want to see him in Miami because Tyrese is gonna go crazy in the
Does
strip
Ja
club.
Morant just go to Brooklyn?
I think Houston looks good.
Oh shit! Back with Dylan Brooks. Oh shit. Okay,
He don't need to be in Houston.
boy.
He do not need to be in Houston. He do not need to be in Houston, bro.
You think Ja got the same problem Zion got?
Send him to Minnesota. They ain't got no. I mean, you got Mike Conley. I know you got young Rob over there.
Rob. They trying to
Rob
deal. They
Rob
probably
is
trying to deal with Rob, bro.
Rob sizzling, and it's like if they felt that way about Rob, he should have been playing this year.
You know, Rob ain't ready for that playoff smoke yet, though. And I love Rob. I love Rob.
Rob has
Rob,
struggled.
I think Rob gonna be him.
Rob struggled early on in the season, but Rob later on, he looked all right, bro.
Yeah. No, I know. I was watching.
He looked all right, bro.
Yeah.
But Ja Morant over there,
With Anthony Edwards.
oh my God, it
That's
could be up.
that's a nasty backcourt.
It could be up.
If you got a Ja Morant Anthony Edwards backcourt, bro, oh have mercy. But what do they give up, Q?
We're gonna have to give up Rob.
You're gonna have to give up Jaden McDaniels.
Ugh. I don't want to do that.
I need something. And I don't want Rudy because I got Jaren and Zach Edey.
Don't nobody want Rudy, but
who you giving me, bro?
that's a fact. But shit, like A said, hey, bro, y'all got Kevin Durant, bro. That's cool, but I got Jaden McDaniels, my nigga. Yeah. Jaden McDaniels is him, bro.
Jaden McDaniels is one of the best two-way players in the league, bro.
Damn, bro. He's the new Rob Covington, bro. From like 2019, bro. 2019 Rob Covington.
Yeah.
The way I was on him.
I don't know. I don't know, fellas. I don't know. I don't know. I think this offseason gonna be super duper interesting. I just thought about something. This is a team that I don't in my mind. Y'all tell me if I'm tripping, but they don't got a pure point guard or a lead guard. They got like a guard that plays point guard, but he really ain't no point guard. Sack.
No.
No.
I'm cool on sack for anybody, bro.
Damn.
Free Debo, bro. Free Debo, bro. The vibes are good when De'Aaron Fox was there, but now we back to the old vibes. Them niggas suck, bro. They're the Bulls now.
Can I interest you in Toronto with Scotty Barnes?
No.
Okay. Damn. Well, hey man, y'all comment below what y'all think Ja Morant. What will be a good landing spot for Ja Morant? We're gonna take this portion of the show. I'm gonna send this to my dog Cole, who has some questions for the fellas.
Yes, sir. Here we go. Listen, I got a couple questions for y'all, and I'm gonna ask you guys. So I think they're relatively easy questions. But I want to hear you guys' opinion on them, and whatever answer you give me, I just want you to give me a small explanation on why. I want to, and Q, I'm gonna start with you. Better one-on-one player right now in the NBA. Who you got? Luka or SGA?
Oh, this the ain't this the run your race question, Q?
Q or Quay? You
Q.
want me?
Q, I want you. Pause. I'm on Q first.
Luca or SGA?
Luca,
One on
SGA, better one-on-one player. Ball in the hands? Pause. Who do you give the ball to?
That was crazy.
Yeah, nah, for real. Who do you give the ball to? Luca, SGA, 1-4 flat. We need a bucket right now. Who you got? Better one-on-one player, SGA or Luca?
This is tough, bro.
1-4 flat on some Gilbert shit.
I need it. I need a bucket right now.
I'm probably gonna take Shea 1-4 flat. I'm gonna take Shea, bro.
Oh my God.
Okay, so
It's not easy, bro. But
Oh my
I'm gonna take
God.
Shea because Shea's a little bit more agile and he's a little bit more creative going to the rim as well. Because Shea's footwork is absolutely insane. But god damn, that's hard. Luka got the strength. He's gonna get to the basket if he wants to. Luka got the step back for three. I think Luka might be. I don't know the percentages.
Luka can post up.
Let me throw
Luka
one.
got the post game.
Let me throw one extra dynamic, just to not to make it a tougher question, but just to make it better visibly. No help defense. No help defense.
Oh shit! With no help, Shea.
Yeah, if it's just a pure one-on-one, who's better one-on-one? I got Shea. I feel like I trust him going to the rim a little bit more. Uh, I feel like I trust him to I guess I'll say it, foul bait, maybe get a foul, get to the line a little bit more. Yeah, I feel like Shea's just all around, just overall. I ain't gonna say all around, but overall, a better one-on-one scorer than Luka.
Yeah, and Shea also is shooting like goddamn 60% from mid range, bro. Like that nigga don't.
AJ's face right now is telling me, yo, you niggas is bugging.
I mean, Luca got more. No, Luca got more shit, but from a efficiency standpoint, it's Shea, bro. Because Shea don't miss, and he's just more creative going to the rim. Luca, yeah, Luca can post you up, and Luca got a little bit more of a three ball and all this and all that. But Shea in that mid range does not miss, bro. It's just like 60%, bro.
AJ, explain why your face looking like that.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, this is one of the toughest questions that's ever been asked on this pod, to keep it real. But I just think that, damn, Shea tough, bro. One-on-one with no help, though, bro. Luka, damn, that shit tough. I'll be honest with you. I don't know, man. But I gotta answer because I'm on the podcast. So I'm gonna take Luka, but I'm gonna take Luka based off of the fact that I just think that Luka Shea got the midi down. Shea's mid-range game is a layup. But to me, Luka I think he's a better tough shot maker. You feel me?
Are you serious?
I do. For sure. 100%. Luka, did you see the shot hit over Julius Randle in game 3?
I mean, I get that, but Shea?
I'm not saying, I don't want you to think that because I said what I said, I don't think that Shea can't make tough shots. I just said that I think Luka is the slightly better tough shot maker.
Oh, no, bro. Oh, that mid-range gets spooky and Shea is shooting like 60% from that.
And the other thing is, bro, I gotta. You feel? Obviously, I've watched Shea, but I've watched a lot more Luka than Shea because I just like Luka Doncic as a basketball player. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna take Luka, bro.
Okay. All right. So look. So the next question, I'm gonna go to AJ. Quay, I got something for you. I think Paul. I think you will like. So AJ, I got a question for you, and I want you to explain if so. If not, I just want you to explain why.
All
right. So, will Anthony Edwards pass Kevin Garnett as the greatest Timberwolf of all time?
Yes.
That was easy. Why?
I think he will pass KG as the greatest Timberwolf of all time because I believe that. Okay, this is why I think that. I think that AE really, first of all, to beat KG, you have to win a championship in Minnesota. I think Anthony Edwards will win a championship in Minnesota for sure. I also think that if he stays there long enough, he will probably break the all-time scoring record in Minnesota Timberwolves history for sure. I think that not to say that KG didn't bring culture to Minnesota because he did, but AE just taking that shit to another level.
Are
Like,
you are you saying that AE plays with more dog than KG? Is that what you're telling me right now?
no. I mean in terms of like us, no, because KG was a dog.
Okay, no, AE's a dog too. So I wanted you to
100%.
argue that point because
I ain't touching that point because I don't know how I feel about that one. What
okay.
I am saying though is AE got kids around the globe wearing Minnesota Timberwolves jerseys. He got kids around the globe wearing AE ones and twos. He's in I see Anthony Edwards on a YouTube ad on Adidas commercial every day. And that's the off the court.
I'm not giving him an out, but I want to ask you a question. I'm not trying to play devil's advocate, and I'm gonna let you finish. I promise. For people listening, like, man, why are you interrupting? Listen, this just came to my mind. I want to ask you: was the league tougher for Kevin Garnett than it is for Anthony Edwards?
Um. Okay, I'm a answer.
And if so, does that play a part into maybe why Kevin Garnett wasn't? Because Kevin Garnett does have a ring, but he didn't bring one to Minnesota. And we're talking about specifically Minnesota right now.
Minnesota.
All right,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna shut up and get your shit off. Pause.
All right, so I will say this: if we basing it on who their matchups are, Kevin Garnett might have maybe had a tougher because Kevin Garnett played in the power forward big man era. Kevin Garnett always saw Tim, Dirk, Sewell, Rasheed, Antonio McDyess, motherfucking name an early 2000s big man. It was a lot of them out there. He played in the era where it was bigs everywhere. Now AE, we in probably the most skilled era of basketball ever. But Anthony Edwards he got like a 2000s mentality, but he got like 20-25 games. So it's like the perfect marriage. Like he got Minnesota really feeling like in their mind, Jacoby, they think they finna win the championship this year.
I like how you said it. I've never heard of it. 2000s mentality, 2025 game. I like that.
Sure. He got that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
It's if AE was playing in the Kobe era, he would have been the dude with the crazy mid-range game. He still would have been dunking on dudes. He still would have been talking trash. He would have fit with them dudes back then. But now it's 2025. He got the Tracy. Anthony Edwards, bro, made the most threes in the NBA this year in a league with Stephen Curry in it. That's OD.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I just think that, but from a real point, I think that AE will break damn near all of Minnesota's records. I think he will win a championship if he decides to stay there. And that's why I think he's better than Kevin Garnett.
All right, any input from the fellas? Y'all want to input on this, or y'all want to move on to the next question with Quay? What you think? What you think, Quay? What you think, Q? What you think? You think AE will take over Minnesota? AE will be 20 years from now when we had a conversation.
I told y'all last episode, man. I feel like he don't even got to win a championship. All he's got to do is just stay there and just keep on having moments like this, like he's having in the playoffs right now, and just keep on doing his thing. He don't even necessarily got to win a chip. To me, you know what I'm saying? It's just about moments like this and longevity. Because like AJ was just saying, he'll break all the records even if he don't win a chip. You know what I'm saying?
So you saying the championship, the cherry on top?
That's just a cherry on top.
Yeah,
that's just a solidification, but he don't gotta necessarily win it.
Yeah. Q, you got something to add?
Nah, y'all hit it on the head, bro.
I did.
All right, okay. So Quay, to you, man. I want to know who you taking. Who has a better game? I'm not asking about who's had a better career because I think
you know
what I'm saying. This is who's had a better career is stamped as far as right now, and I think it'll be stamped at the end of this guy's career. But who has a better game? Donovan Mitchell, Dwayne Wade.
I like that one. a good question, bro.
Nah, I'm gonna go with D Wade just because D Wade was cold, and I feel like I feel like until I heard it on Jeff Teague's podcast, I really didn't think about it like this. But like we talk about James Harden playing more of like a point guard type of role, and D Wade early on in his career kind of played that same kind of
He
role.
did.
Like he had the ball in his
He
hands, like
did.
was getting to it. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I feel like people are sleep on Donovan Mitchell for real. I feel like Donovan Mitchell for some reason doesn't get the same type of credit that like somebody that has done the type of things and had the type of moments that he's
Let
had
me
throughout his
ask you
career.
why. You said it in a group chat earlier. Let me ask you why. Why do you feel like Donovan Mitchell don't get the credit? Tell me why.
Is it his market? Is it his market, Quay?
I mean, maybe he's only played in Utah and Cleveland, you know what I'm saying? And maybe that has something to do with it, but like he's had like really big moments in the playoffs. He's always been in the playoffs every single year, like since his rookie season, averaged 20 plus since his rookie season. I think he's had a year where he's averaged 28, 29 points per game. I think his first year in Cleveland. Um, I don't know. I think people are kind of like overlook him in the conversation a lot of times. That's all I wanted to say about Donovan Mitchell.
All right, Jizzle, Q, what y'all think about who has a better game? And like I said, I want to reiterate, not
Career.
career. And for me personally, um, I'm a go as far as my first question, as far as the one-on-one. I like Luca just because of that three ball and because boy a heavy boy. I like that heavy shit. Pause. I like that. He's a heavy boy. Now for real, Shea. I feel like depending on the defender, you could push around a little bit. Luca's a little different, but I do feel like A will pass KG. And as far as this one, because of the three ball, man, I think D Wade was more of a dog. But Donovan Mitchell, man, in that three ball, man, and
Yeah.
I think he's just as athletic. And to be honest, this might sound crazy, but I think his handle is a little better than Dwayne Wade's. It's just Dwayne Wade had that dog in him, bro, and he had Shaq. So, but yeah, as far as the game, I'm gonna take D Mitch. AJ, what you?
I mean, bro, I'm be honest. Like, it's funny because that was Donovan Mitchell's comp when he first came in the league. Everybody was comparing him to Dwayne Wade. And that's when I found out that bro was 6'1". I was like, damn, nigga, 6'1". Quentin, I think I asked you that. Like, bro, hold on, Donovan Mitchell 6'1".
Yeah.
But like he's so athletic that he just plays bigger than 6'1". But I ain't gonna lie, Jacoby. The range is definitely Donovan Mitchell. I think with today's player versus a player that's played in the 2000s and the early 2010, you kind of gotta, and it ain't an excuse or nothing, but today's players are just more skilled and they're better shooters. But a fact is still a fact. So Donovan Mitchell is a better shooter. Dwayne Wade's mid-range game was elite. Dwayne Wade is one of the best finishers I've ever seen. He can get to the cup on anybody.
Talk to me. Who you taking?
Dwayne Wade's post game was better. Damn. I'm gonna take me personally. I'm gonna take Dwayne Wade only because in my mind I feel like the only thing that Donovan Mitchell got over him is the tray ball. But I just feel like everything in between, finishing, mid range pull up. Dwayne Wade had a bank shot. He could post up. He had the Euro step. He made me want to do a Euro step. I'm going D Wade.
Okay, Q. Who you got?
I probably got Mitch.
I'm not mad at that though. By the way, I'm not
Yeah.
mad because I understand what y'all see. I get it.
Yeah, I probably got Mitch. Just the three ball.
Yeah.
The length of the arms is nuts.
Yeah.
You watch Donovan Mitchell like curl the ball and just kick that bitch over the punching defender. Like niggas don't just be doing that, bro. That's some Kawhi shit.
Yeah.
The trade ball, Donovan Mitchell, they both played above the rim, but Donovan Mitchell plays above the rim for real.
Yeah.
D Wade was stronger, but not by much because Donovan Mitchell is also 215 pounds. Donovan Mitchell, he's 6'1", but
The wingspan make him like 6'3".
He looks a lot bigger on the court, bro.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't even notice. Like we bring up the 6'1" argument with a lot of people, like Trae Young and people that are about that tall. Donovan Mitchell is their height, but nobody brings it up about Donovan Mitchell because of the 6'9" wingspan,
The 40-inch vertical.
the 40-inch vertical.
Is Donovan Mitchell a point guard?
No, he's a combo. He's a combo.
Yeah.
What is he listed at?
Shooting guard.
Shooting guard.
Okay. And I was only asking because my next question, to lead into my next question, Q, I didn't mean to cut you off, so I'll let you finish. But my next question is just for the group. It's for the chat. I'm gonna clip this next question and put it up because I think it's a great. It's great. It's great. But go ahead, Q.
No, I was it was just that, bro. They both play defense. They both are playmakers, but simply just because of the 3-ball, bro, I have to go down with Mitchell.
Yeah, he can shoot it off the dribble.
He creates his own shots.
I'm not mad at that.
Like, I'm gonna go with Donovan Mitchell.
Okay, and so my last question for the group, for the collective, and this is for everybody. This is for the chat. This is for everybody watching. Quay brought up a very, very interesting topic in the chat. And I want to base this question like this: with Stephen Curry, Dame Lillard, Trae Young, Ja Morant, Cade Cunningham, D Fox, Luka, SGA, Jalen Brunson, Kyrie Irving. With those 10-point guards in the NBA, is Tyrese Halliburton a top 10 point guard in the NBA? And if so, I want to know why. If not, why not?
Hold on. Steph Curry, Dame, Kyrie. Did you say Luka?
Steph, Dame, Trae Young, Ja Morant, Cade, D Fox, Luka, SGA, Jalen Brunson, Kyrie Irving.
Nah, he ain't better than none of them.
And you missed the real Tyrese.
Tyrese Maxey.
Tyrese Maxey gave Tyrese Halliburton 50. So
I was thinking Tyrese was in the 2-guard category, but I'm with you. This is play point. I'm with you.
Is James Harden in this argument?
Oh, James Harden.
James Harden's the point guard.
Yeah. Nah, Tyrese Halliburton in the top 10 PG, bro.
Tyrese Halliburton
a top 12 point guard?
He's not better than Trae Young either.
He said Trae Young.
Oh, you said Trae Young?
Yeah, Trae's in there. Trae, I think
you didn't say LaMelo Ball. You didn't say LaMelo Ball.
That's where me and Quay kind of like disagree a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
You think Tyrese Halliburton is better than LaMelo Ball?
I don't.
I do, and the only reason why is in watching LaMelo Ball. They both, I hate wasted movement, but LaMelo has this weird cringe, like between the legs, behind the back.
He's always been a cringy player just by his jump shot. Like that's always been him. But
hey, I'll let y'all get one off before we get to LaMelo Ball. Was Darius Garland on the list?
He wasn't. He's not better than Darius Garland either at all.
Wait, whoa, we not gonna do Tyrese like that. Now wait a second.
I don't think he's better than Darius Garland.
You wildin'. If you think you're gonna put Darius Garland in Indiana and he gonna do what Tyrese doing, you wildin'. You wildin'. Everybody on this list.
Wait. Darius Garland is a pass first point. Like Darius Garland is the Black Steve Nash.
And he shoot better than him.
Yes.
Here's what I'm saying. Okay, stand on it. I'm with y'all. I'm just saying, listen, I'm just saying I'm not putting Darius Garland in Indiana and expecting him to do. I don't want to be like half, but I don't think Indiana is where they at. I don't think Indiana is in this series with Milwaukee. If you replace Halliburton with Darius, no, not even close.
Are you kidding me?
I'm dead serious.
No. If you take a point guard that is pass first, like Darius Garland, give him a better handle, a quicker jump shot, a better shooter, and fucking Indiana.
Darius Garland actually has a mid-range game, and Tyrese Halliburton don't.
And Darius Garland can create his own shit. Like Darius Garland is like literally the Black Steve Nash, bro. Like he can pass, he shoots way better. He has the third best handle in the NBA.
100%. 100.
Like, are you kidding me? Darius Garland in
listen.
Indiana?
I hear what y'all saying. I hear what y'all saying, and like I say, this is one for the. That's one I feel like the chat could pick up on. Tyrese Halliburton or Darius Garland. You know what I'm saying? I think the casual fans are just gonna scream y'all crazy because it's just Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton, Darius Garland, LaMelo Ball. Because I think LaMelo Ball better than both them niggas. Me personally. But you know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, Quay thinks LaMelo Ball's like top 8.
I'm not even
I
gonna go
think
there.
after pretty much the 10 or 11 guys that we named before Tyrese Halliburton, LaMelo Ball is right there before Tyrese Halliburton.
Bro, but listen, like if you put LaMelo Ball in Indiana where them niggas don't play no defense and just run up and down, you give like a 6'7" point guard that can pass but create his own shot too in Indiana, bro. Nah,
I mean I think that looks a lot better than, and it looks a lot more similar to what it looks now than Darius Garland. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. And listen, I trust you guys' work, but let me tell you this: you ain't putting no Darius Garland in Indiana and getting the same results you getting right now. And
yes, you are. You absolutely are, bro.
Oh
Just
no,
plug and play any point guard that can pass.
Darius Garland is, yeah.
Darius Garland is that. Like Darius Garland is nice, and I done seen Darius Garland like in some like out of NBA, like on some YouTube, like off NBA, like just in some
Yeah.
breakouts.
That's
Like,
when
Yeah.
that's when you see the real Darius Garland, bro.
Yeah.
listen, Darius Garland is cold. Darius Garland is cold. But I'm just saying, man, listen, I'm taking.
Taking Hallie.
Yeah, I'm not taking him over James Harden.
But why are you taking Halliburton though? Why?
For the same reason I would take LaMelo over Darius Garland. It's something that I can't really explain. He's not a better shooter. LaMelo's not a better ball handler.
Wait. Who's not a better shooter?
I don't think LaMelo's a better shooter than Darius Garland.
Oh no. I thought you was talking about Darius
No.
Garland to Tyrese Halliburton.
No, I was saying I would take LaMelo over Darius Garland, even though like when I line them up beside each other, like Darius Garland wins in every area. I think Darius Garland's a better ball handler besides passing. I think Darius Garland, he's a better ball handler. He's a better shooter. I don't think he's a better passer, but I would just take LaMelo.
Hey, bro, if we just talking talent, bro, like pure talent, like LaMelo was like one of the most talented point guards in the league.
For sure.
If we just talking talent, bro, like LaMelo Ball got some shit that a lot of them dudes just got.
For sure.
I
Darius
think
Garland.
LaMelo shit is like mental and the intangibles.
Yeah.
That's just me though. You know what I'm saying?
And just him just being in a position that he has had to grow up in, like he's always played he's always played up.
Yeah.
He played pro ball early. So he got a taste of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got it, bro. Darius Garland, though, like I don't understand how you don't see that Darius Garland is way better than Tyrese Halliburton. Like way better.
Jesus. Way better.
Way better.
Damn. It's like he's way better. But no, listen, I respect it. And
do y'all agree? Hold on. Do y'all agree with that list that Tyrese Halliburton the most overrated player in the league? That list that went out with the NBA player.
Like I ain't got no choice but to agree with it. Those are NBA players that voted.
You took the easy answer.
I ain't got no choice, bro.
I mean, they play against some shit.
They play against him. He's not killing us. He's just passing the ball, and his teammates are hitting shots, bro. That's what it boils down to. He's not making. It's not like he's a crazy passer. He just
Tyrese Halliburton can pass, bro.
He can pass. I'm not taking that away from him.
Oh, he averaged.
But he's not like a Jason Kidd. He's not making shit move. Them niggas are just getting a lot of shots up.
He averaged 9 assists a game. Where he ranked, bro? In assists. Y'all know?
He had to be like third. Trae Young had to be like first.
Man, he won the trophy. He posted the trophy on Instagram. He won the assist championship.
Oh.
Trae Young.
What was top 3? Oh, Trae Young did.
Trae Young. Yeah, Trae Young.
I was about to say Trae Young had to win.
Oh my God, bro! Jokic was second in the league in assists. Lord have mercy.
Yeah. Who was third? Who was third?
It was Trae Young, Nikola Jokic, Tyrese Halliburton,
Yeah.
Cunningham, James Harden, and LeBron James number 6.
People just don't get assists no more like they used to, bro.
They don't, because only 2 dudes average over 10.
Yeah.
And one of them was a center. That's nuts, bro.
Point guards just
man.
ain't point guard like they used to, bro.
Yeah, that was my I had a few more. I had one. This is a little blasphemous as well. Oh my God!
Come with them. Come
Go
with
ahead,
them.
Cole.
Okay. So I got 2. So the first one is kind of easy. I think it's kind of easy. Jason Tatum, Paul Pierce. Why?
What's the question?
I'm asking you either or. Who
Jason Tatum. Next question.
Who will end up a better Celtic?
Oh, Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum. Next question,
so
bro.
the next question is, man, and this is just after me watching some highlights. I'm watching some highlights, and I'm trying to figure out where not where this guy went wrong, but where these two took a dip in their careers, because one of them went straight to the NBA, one of them went to college. But when I'm looking at these guys, I want to ask you guys a question. What separates, and I think the easy answer, I think AJ's answer was going to be footwork. But outside of that, what separates, and maybe defense, what separates, and they're going to kill me for this, what separates Vince Carter from Kobe Bryant?
Oh, I got you. Well, let me just
game-wise. Just give me game-wise. Don't give me like, discipline.
Oh, shit. Well, game-wise, damn, Kobe, you know me. I think Cole, the mid-range game for sure. Even though Vince,
I'm YouTubing like Vince Carter mid-range. Like Vince Carter, I don't want to say he was a shooter. Like, but boy,
Vince could shoot.
Like Vince Carter had a clip, and
Yes.
we're talking about, if we just bring up God-given ability, like I believe Vince wins. He gets a little bit.
No, Vince was a more talented. If you're just talking about talented, I think Vince is more talented, God-given than Kobe.
So is the only answer work ethic?
Yes, and mentality for sure.
No, that's not the only answer.
What's the other answer?
Talk to me, Q.
The first answer is mentality, yes. Work ethic, yes.
Yes.
The third and most important part is landing spot.
Athleticism?
Landing spot.
Oh, Toronto.
Landing spot.
Vince landed in Toronto and Kobe landed in LA.
Landed in Toronto, bro, and you land in LA. I'm landing here to win. I'm landing in Toronto, and nobody even knows what the fuck basketball is in Toronto until I show up.
I made basketball.
I literally invented basketball in Toronto.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Landing spot 100. If Vince had landed somewhere like Boston,
if Vince would have went to LA,
that too. Yeah. Totally different discussion, bro. Because now Vince is winning, and now he's in discussions for whatever there is to be discussions for. Landing spot has a lot to do with that, bro. Okay. A lot. That's probably why Kobe didn't want to land in Charlotte.
Now I'm not mad at that. Kobe, was you looking for a game answer?
No. That was a great answer. That was a great answer, bro. Because here's my thing. When I was watching their game, and when I was watching Vince Carter's game, I'm like, boy got a clip. Like he could shoot. He was, I don't want to say way more, but he was more athletic. Vince had, and so when I'm watching, I'm just asking myself, what is it that separates Kobe from this guy? Like what? Because when I'm watching their games, I'm saying Vince is just as talented. His game is just as nice. And I didn't even get into looking into like a Tracy McGrady, or I just did like a deep dive on Vince Carter, and it just made me think. Well, I wonder what the guys think. Not even who's better, because I think we all can agree on that. But what actually makes Kobe better than Vince Carter? Like, as I'm watching it, I don't know.
You gotta understand, at the level that these dudes is playing at, they at the highest level of basketball, and a lot of these dudes are the same talent wise. Like a lot of these, like to me, and I am the biggest Kobe Bryant fan on this podcast. But if Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady, and Kobe Bryant, if we just talk about talent, pure talent, take away work ethic and mentality and all the shit that you can't see, Kobe probably the least pure raw talent dude. He number 3 in that. Vince and T-Mac could have been Kobe if they had what Kobe had up here and in here. So it's like, you said what, Q?
So yeah, and then like I said,
Tracy McGrady
that's why the
it ain't
landing,
no big separation, bro.
Yeah, that's why landing spot is the most separate thing because
didn't T-Mac get drafted by Toronto too?
Yeah, but them boys had to go through Allen Iverson.
And they had to go through Patrick Ewing.
Yeah, it depends on where you land, bro. If you can land somewhere right away where you can win, when you start winning, it just looks a lot different than not winning doing the exact same shit.
I'm gonna tell you something that's underrated about that too. See, this the thing, and it kind of got something to do with this Shedeur Sanders shit going on. See, Kobe Bryant, when Kobe Bryant was getting drafted, he had a father that played professional basketball that had an influence on him. Y'all notice Kobe got drafted by the Hornets. Kobe folks say, we not going to play in Charlotte. My son going to a bigger market. I don't think Tracy McGrady and Vince Carter had that. They just was like, shit, we gonna go wherever we get drafted. Like most kids would. You feel me? Most kids that didn't grow up with a father like that would. We gonna go wherever we going. Right. Kobe daddy and them was like, nah, respectfully, he not gonna play in Charlotte. Jerry West said, well, we're gonna go get him then. Bet, and that's what happened.
I'm telling you, the landing spot is the most important, bro.
Mm-hmm.
If you land good and you can land right into a spot where you can fail and it's not that big of a deal.
Facts.
You grow into your role. You got Shaq beside you. Cool.
Man, he was Eddie Jones was starting shooting guard when Kobe got there. And Eddie Jones was cold.
That's the only separating factor between Vince and Kobe, bro. Mm-hmm. If switch the roles, if Vince had landed in LA, we would be talking about Vince the way we talk about
Vince
Kobe.
Would have been an international superstar.
I'm telling you,
bro.
Okay.
I thought I was crazy for thinking the same thing.
Nah, you're not tripping, bro.
Okay, so let me ask you this, Quay. Quay, I got a question for you. It's not a personal question, but a personal question. Let me ask you this: does Ja Morant retire with a better career than Allen Iverson?
Nah. As of right now, on the trajectory that he's on, I would say nah. Like, Allen Iverson is an MVP. Like,
Ja Morant will never be an MVP, is what you're saying?
I don't think so.
3-time scoring champ. Don't forget. Or 2-time. One of them.
So when everybody makes this whole Ja Morant is the new Allen Iverson, does it have anything to do with basketball, or is it just the tattoos and the image and the, you know what I mean? Like, does it have anything to do with basketball?
It has a lot to do with basketball, but it also has a lot to do do ball.
I think it's 50-50.
It's 50-50.
I think it's a little bit of both. But I think it's probably, I say 60-40, probably the cultural impact.
Yeah.
More than the basketball.
So, because let me just interject that conversation we had probably about an hour ago at this point about me not feeling like Ja could be the lead guard on your championship team. I just started feeling like this.
Bro, oh my God. AJ, bro, pause, you're my fucking head, bro. I was just about to say that little layoff that Ja had. Yeah. That's the only thing I feel like they got all of us feel like this. Because before that,
bro, I thought that Ja Morant could lead your team to the finals and potentially win based on who was around him. Before this layoff, before he got suspended and all that shit went on, I thought that Ja could do it.
Facts, bro.
But no, because the Grizzlies got worse. But Grizzlies had Desmond Bane. Grizzlies had a lot more pieces on that team.
But that's true too. But what I'm saying is, in my mind, because we can't predict the future. So in my mind, I was like, well, shit, if they keep building off what they got with that dude, bro, Memphis can do it.
And they were still the number 2 seed up until like the last
2 seed. Fam,
up until like the last 2 weeks of the season. So I don't know why y'all even saying that. Ja Morant is still him. He's still him. Nothing's changed, bro. His team got worse, but nothing. It's not like Ja Morant is still him. Like, he still directly impacts winning. Like, them niggas were ass when he was, bro. Like, the Grizzlies were generationally bad last year when he went down or was out. He came right back, and them niggas with the exact same team, just add Ja to it, were the number 2 seed. Ja is still him.
Okay, let me ask you this: Would Ja
I
Morant?
like that.
Hold
Hold
on.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I like that. I
Ja
like
wins
that.
games, bro. You don't lose, like you don't win without Ja. Like let's not get it twisted. It's not
I
like they're
like that.
losing with
Q.
Ja
Talk
Morant.
that shit. I like
Ja
that.
Well,
Morant is
hold
still
on,
him.
hold on now, hold on.
We,
Let's go back in time.
all
Okay,
right, all
so
right.
this year they got swept in the first round. Last year, was his injury plagued season. That's the year that he came back from the suspension. He didn't even really play last year, right?
He's not in no real. I don't count last year.
Okay, cool. I'm going back year by year. Just bear with me. The
Okay,
year before that is when they played us in the first round.
okay.
And we got them boys up out of here.
I mean, you got LeBron James. You're like, yeah.
But that year that I'm talking about, 2023, we beat them. That's the year when you was like, okay, ain't that the year you start getting in trouble?
Yes.
Okay, what did they do the year before that? Because that was 2022. That's when Ja was at his peak for real. Who
Okay.
did they lose to?
Was it us?
Who did Memphis play in 2022?
I think they played the Warriors, as a matter of fact.
Was it us?
I think they did. It was either the Warriors. I don't think it was the Nuggets, bro.
He beat Anthony Edwards in 21. That was
Yeah,
AE's
that,
rookie.
that was AE them in 21.
That
That's
was
the year he
that was
told him
AE's rookie
he
year.
rubbed his head.
Yes. 2022. I'm gonna be honest, I gotta look that up. That's gonna bother me. The Golden State?
My boys got them niggas the fuck out of here.
Oh
I
yeah, because
think it was Golden State, bro.
Golden State beat Dallas in the Western Conference Finals. Luke and them.
I think it was Golden State because that was that Golden State championship year?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
I think they beat Memphis, bro. I think they did, bro.
Yeah, they did. In the
We,
second round.
we had to go through a lot that year. We had to go through a lot.
Bro,
And
we gotta cut them some slack, bro. You lost to the champs, like,
So
but
he lost to Steph in 22, he lost to Bron in 23.
bro, like, come on, bro. All I'm saying is,
Okay, my question to you is this.
all
Cause
right,
because by the time AI was in year five, by the time AI was in year five, he was an MVP and he made it to the finals.
we talking about a bum ass Eastern Conference.
Okay, cool. The question was posed to what was the question, Jacoby?
I just was asking at the end when it's all said and done, do you guys think Ja Morant will have a better career than Allen Iverson?
All right, cool. So Quinn, I'll be honest with you. We can do this whole he played in this conference and he played in this conference game, but at the end of the day, what happened on paper is what happened on paper. And
What
that's
happens on paper? What happens on paper? But and
would Ja Morant do anything that AI didn't do?
no.
Then I think that's the answer.
But that's also me. I was just making an argument for Ja because I feel like we were just shitting on Ja. I didn't like that. And Ja also plays in the West. Ja's never going to win 2 scoring titles. Ja's never going to be a steals leader. Ja's never going to carry his team to the finals.
Well, let me ask you this, Q. How do you feel about Ja Morant's comments he just made? I think it was silly shit, but
I do too.
he did a press conference and they asked him pretty much about the series. I'm sure you've seen it if you haven't. You know, he said that they were going to misword him and make him go viral, but he was kind of in his. I'm gonna say how I heard him say it. He was kind of in his feelings in a way because he had just figured OKC out. He said, I had him figured out. How do you feel about Josh saying that? And that's what he said verbatim. I had him figured out. You know, he said he had him figured out. And they just got their ass swept. But how you feel about that? You know, as far as, niggas shitting on John. I'm not shitting on John, but just as far as the whole conversation, how you feel about him saying, I had them niggas figured out, you know?
I don't feel any way about that. You're supposed to say that as a player or whatever. But I'm more concerned about, remember when they had him on camera before the game, last game, he put his hand up. I don't want to be seen. Like, the boy just wants to be out of the spotlight, bro. Because y'all always going to twist and turn. I'm not saying y'all. I'm just saying the media. Going to twist and turn everything he does. Like, just get the camera out of my face, bro. I don't want to be here. Like, I'm just here for my team. Cool. But as far as what you said, I don't know. I don't have any feeling towards that.
Okay.
All I know is that the Memphis Grizzlies do not go without that boy.
Man, I think the Ja era might be a wrap in Memphis, bro. I ain't gonna
It
hold
might be. It might be. They might be sick of his shit. Cool. But one thing's for sure, they don't go without him, bro.
you. Nah, it's over.
There's no way that niggas were the worst team in the league, one of the worst teams in the league last year without him during his suspension. And then he comes back this year and them niggas were like the second seed 2 weeks left in the season. He wins games. Is he gonna have a better career than Allen Iverson? No. But we can't just shit on Ja. I'm
Nah,
not going for that.
I think Ja got game. I just, AI.
Is he a number one? I don't know. Probably
A
not in this era. Probably not in this era.
number one that can win.
He probably not in this era.
Well, let me make it a little more simple because Allen Iverson is yeah, a high step to take. Let me ask you guys this: will Ja Morant retire a Hall of Famer?
Man.
He's going to have to accomplish some shit real fast.
Oh, shit. Hold on.
No, don't use the Googles. Give me an opinion. Give me a foresight. What do you see 15 years from now?
He's going to have to accomplish some shit real fast.
Should be a Hall of Famer, bro.
Bro, you're going to have to
I see that too. I see Ja Morant as a Hall of Famer for sure, especially the way we speak about him. All the 10 point guards that we named, I think they all make it to the Hall of Fame, and 5 of them make it to the Hall of Fame. Like if they retire right now, I believe.
It just depends on what he accomplishes, bro. You're gonna have to win. You're gonna like not get suspended and make some All NBA teams. Like we want to vote for you in the All-Star game, but you don't play enough games. You just gotta fucking stop shooting at niggas. Like
no.
Wait. Q said stop shooting at niggas.
Bro, yes, that's where it starts, bro. Like we gotta grow up a little bit, bro. Like, do you care or not? Does he care or not? Like, we gonna have to like stop doing that dumb shit.
That's
I
facts.
love Ja, bro. I love Ja, but that's the type of shit that's keeping you off the floor, bro.
Yeah.
Get on the floor, bro, and just fucking play basketball, bro.
Turn that young boy off.
That's where I'm at with it.
I turn that YB off.
No, that's hey, I understand completely. I understand. I think it's hard when you 26 and you up a couple $100 million. But
and like I said before, I thought he was 23, 24. Y'all saying he's 26.
He turned 20 August.
But even
he's
at
26,
26,
bro, you already behind the 8 ball at this point.
Yeah.
The reason that I had to look some shit up is because I want to see what he did already, because Hall of Fame is all about accolades and legacy.
Well, let's run it down. What he got?
Ja Morant has made now he's in year 6. So he's made 2 All-Star teams.
Not enough.
He's only made an All-NBA team once, and that was the second team.
Not enough.
He did win Most Improved in 2022.
Cool.
He did win Rookie of the Year.
Yes.
But that's
great. That's great. That's great.
That is. But it's a lot of Rookie of the Years who had one Rookie of the Year and they fell off the cliff.
That ain't
Michael Carter Williams.
That ain't Ja. Tyreek Evans.
He's closer to like John Wall.
Ooh, Tyreek Evans was cold.
Shout out to Tyson.
Hold up. What Quay you said? Closer to John Wall?
Yeah.
That's not a bad comparison.
I think John Wall made the All-Star game like 6, 7 times.
Nah. Hold on, bro. I don't know why I ain't thought of that. John Wall or Ja Morant. My!
That's not a bad interjection, Quay, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
That's solid.
That's solid, Quay. Quay, who you taking? Quay, who you taking? Who you taking?
You talking about game or you talking about like,
man? I'm talking about if you a coach right now and we playing if you on the court and we playing 5s and you got one more player to pick up and you got Ja Morant or you got John Wall, who you picking up? Prime John Wall, prime Ja Morant.
Now, Quay, before you answer, go ahead.
You need John Wall, bro.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm riding with you because John Wall at one point was the best defensive point guard in the NBA. John Wall was locking shit.
Give me John Wall,
bro. It's really not that hard of a question.
John Wall was locking shit up, bro.
And John Wall 6'5", 210. It's not that hard of a question, bro.
Maybe it's a what have you done for me lately type of thing. Because as I'm watching Ja, and I did watch, some John Wall too, a lot of John Wall. But when I'm watching Ja, man, Ja is, man, if I'm them, I think they, man, I don't know.
Now, be honest with you, don't get it fucked up. Now, if I'm not thinking as a coach, like, because when I be thinking as a coach, I'll be thinking about how can he help me on both ends. But if we just talk about offensive game, I'm taking Ja got more offensive game to me.
Who?
Huh?
Who has more offensive game?
Ja Morant.
Than John Wall?
You wanna break it down?
Ja Morant has more offensive game than John Wall?
Do you want to break it down?
Please, coach.
Skills?
No, please, coach.
All right, cool. So John Wall, if we talking passing, I'm be honest with you.
It's John Wall.
That could go like this.
It's John Wall. John Wall's passed first.
I don't know that, Clinton.
John Wall's passed first.
Huh?
John Wall's passed first.
I understand that.
He got drafted off his passing.
John Morant has excellent court vision.
John Wall too.
John Wall, I'm not okay. Cool. Let's move on. Cool. We're not going to agree on that. We're not going to agree on that. John Wall's better in transition. I'll give you that one.
Yes, he's the fastest point guard ever with the ball in his hands. Yes.
Inside John Wall's probably a bit. I don't know.
John Wall's a better finisher. Well, I ain't gonna say better finisher. It's close. John Wall's stronger.
He is. But when you can jump over somebody, who cares how strong you is?
But John Wall could also jump over niggas and dunk.
Not like Ja Morant. John Wall was a 1-foot jumper. Ja Morant a 2-foot jumper.
What does that even mean? If you dunking on a nigga, you can dunk on him.
I can jump over you and finish off 2 feet in half court.
Bro, John Morant
got the midi. Or he got the floater. John Wall had a midi pool. It was cool.
John Wall didn't have a floater?
Not like the Ja Morant.
Yeah, not to the level of Ja, bro.
And
John Wall could dunk. And who the better 3-point shooter? Ja.
And who averaged the most points per game in the season?
We talking about two different eras, of course. John Wall could dunk on you with the left and the right, off one.
Hey man,
that left footed dunk on a nigga is different.
I don't want to seem like
niggas say.
I don't want to.
Niggas can barely do a left-handed layup, bro.
I don't want to seem like I'm shitting on John Wall too much because I did pick him. Like if I had to pick as a coach, I would take John. But I'm just saying offensively, Ja is. I mean, I think it's pretty close. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's close. I mean, offensively, sure. If we just talking about pure offensive game, sure. But the defensive end, bro, you can't.
Washington got to the second round, the furthest they got, right?
They damn near made it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
So him and Ja went to the same place in the playoffs. Okay, that's a good comparison.
It's not bad.
Man, that's great. That was great, Quay. No cap.
Yeah. That was really good.
For sure. But yeah, that's my wrap up for the, for my I got a few more, but I'll save them for next time. That's my wrap up though, for right now, for sure.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. What did I else did I have? Did I have anything else? Let me see. Y'all think? I mean, we can pretty much say that Shai's going MVP, right?
He should. Yeah, if he doesn't, they hold him.
Okay. Y'all think? Let me see. Peyton Pritchard won 6th Man of the Year. I think Evan Mobley just got Defensive Player of the Year. Have they released Most Improved yet?
Wait. Has Jokic ever averaged this before? Has this ever been done?
What? This is his best season.
Oh yeah.
So is he the only big man to ever do this? Like ever?
Yes. Average a triple-double?
Yeah.
Did Will do it? Q? No, because Oscar was the only one. Yeah, he only big man. Yeah.
Will's never done it. Will had a lot of triple doubles, but he ain't never averaged.
He never averaged one.
So it's just the tone in you guys' voice is like, yeah, Shai got that. He just should win. Next topic. It's just I'm kind of feeling like why should Shai just win this? Just like why?
Them niggas won 67 games.
Yeah,
and he averaged 32. They won 67 fucking games, bro. When's the last time niggas won Last time niggas won 67 games, niggas won 72 games, 73 games.
And outside of that, you can argue that Shea should be on one of the all defensive second or third.
Exactly. He plays defense too, and them niggas are on the best defensive team ever.
Yeah.
And he's the best team, or he's the best player on that team.
Yeah.
It's his MVP, bro. Like Jokic had the best games of the year for sure.
So Shea is more valuable to OKC than Jokic is to the Nuggets.
That's not what.
I'm just asking the most valuable player. I'm just
But
asking.
the MVP ain't never the MVP
Bro,
ain't
but
always like that.
Okay.
If this was the argument, Joel Embiid would have 5 MVPs.
Shit, fuck
So
that.
that's not.
Fuck that. Bron have 10.
Bron would have 10. Joel would have 5. Yes, if you're talking about the most valuable to your team,
damn it, Quentin. I don't know if Joel will have 5. Not that.
he would have 4. Bro, look at the ons and off splits during that time.
Joel Embiid been healthy enough to win 4 MVPs.
Yes, he's been healthy enough to finish second in 3 of them.
So the MVP race is based on pretty much your numbers and your team's records. Is that
bro, it has something to do with winning, bro. Like you have to be the best player on the best team.
Okay.
I think that's what it comes down to at the end of the day, bro. Unless your team is just like the
I'm
Hawks,
gonna be honest.
The 2013-14 Hawks.
I think the goalpost move. I think the goalpost move. I think they say that. They say what Quentin say. They say that. But the goalpost move, you know why? Because when Russell Westbrook won MVP, when he averaged that triple-double, yes, it was amazing. Nobody had ever did it in like 40, 50 years. But OKC was the 6th seed.
8 seed, I thought.
They were 6. I looked it up.
Okay, but at that time, Russell Westbrook did something that nobody had ever done before.
I get it. And so that's my point. I think more so than it being best player on best team, it's all about media narrative, bro.
Yes, but yeah, this is where I'm going with it. If you are the best player on the best team,
you got the best shot to win it.
You win the MVP. But if you've done something that nobody's ever seen before in real life on camera, then yeah, give it to that nigga.
Here's my reason why you give it to Shea over Jokic this year is because last year, pretty much the narrative with the race was the reason why you gave it to Jokic was I think OKC was the first seed still, but like the win total was still so close that it was like it's a toss up, so we're gonna give it to Jokic because he got the better numbers. But this year you come back and OKC's now has became a way better team and has a way better win total. Pretty much the reason why you fought to them last year, I feel like. The reason why you didn't give it to them is because they weren't like a better team than the Nuggets were for real. So I feel like now that the OKC is kind of like he's came back and beat that narrative, you got to give it to him.
Yeah. And on top of that, Shea didn't play no fourth quarters, bro. And he still averaged 32. He on his Steph shit. Shea didn't play like no fourth quarters damn near. Like he played like 50% of the fourth quarters all year. Them niggas won 67 games, bro. 67. And Boston was the favorite. I think Boston might have won 60 games. 67 games is nuts.
And I think Shea, that's on the offensive end. I think Shea was the league leader for guards and blocks a game.
Yeah.
I think Shea led the league in blocks for all the guards.
Yeah. It's tough, bro. Like 67 wins in that Western Conference is crazy.
No, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
So he's the MVP, bro.
Yeah.
By far. Like Jokic, yeah. Like
and then shit, the nigga probably should have won last year.
Yes, yeah, maybe.
Like Jokic probably should have won this year, and Shea probably should have won last year. So
now we getting into the Joel shit. Joel should have 2 MVPs at least. But
I think Kobe Bryant should have 2 MVPs. I understand your pain. I get it.
That's fine. But this year for sure, it's Shea's, bro.
Yeah,
it's Shea's, bro.
Has it ever been a time in has there been a time where there wasn't really an argument about who the MVP was? Has there ever been a time where there was kind of like, let me reword it. AJ, I can see you kind of confused. Has there ever been a time where there was a guy unanimously voted?
Y'all, yeah, I hope y'all see what.
This is
I hope,
why this is why Kobe gets on my nerves, bro.
all
Because
right.
you already know what the answer is. Nigga, stop asking me stupid
Yeah,
questions, bro. You already know what the answer is to that.
it's crazy.
Shout out
This
to my guy, man. Shout out to my guy, man.
this nigga is his defensive attorney for real.
Oh, he ain't playing. He ain't playing. He ain't playing.
I don't
He
hate
ain't
it because
playing.
I'm a Steph fan. I'm a Steph fan.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
No, Steph for sure, bro. To answer your
Even
question.
though I do think in the '90s everybody knew that. I mean, Steph the unanimous MVP. But I think all them 5 MVPs Mike won. Them niggas knew what nobody beat Mike for MVP, bro. So yeah,
Was any of LeBron shit unanimous?
yeah. One of in 2013, he had.
Wait. You said yeah. You said yeah.
But he wasn't.
Okay, hold
He
on.
wasn't though.
No,
But he.
no,
I guess my
no.
better question. My better question. I think the question I was trying to ask was, should he have ever been unanimous?
Oh yeah.
What I was gonna say was in 2013 he had all the votes except one, and I think since we don't know who votes, they keep all their votes anonymous.
It was Stephen A. Smith.
You think so?
Had to be.
You know what I'm saying? Like Brown was one vote away, and I think Shaq was one vote away from being unanimous in 2000. Niggas be hating, but yeah, Steph got that off though.
Yeah, man. Well, hey, man. Yeah, man. Hey, so this last question is Shannon Sharp cooked? We brought up Stephen A. And I wasn't gonna ask. I kind of forgot, but I just want to know: is Shannon Sharp cooked? Is he cooked? Yay or nay?
At some point, bro, you can't be 56 years old fucking with 19-year-old girls, bro.
Damn.
I
That's
don't think,
weird, bro.
man.
That's weird, bro.
Yeah.
I felt nasty at 28 with a 23-year-old girlfriend.
Yeah.
Because I've always dated. All my best relationships have been with older women. My
Oh,
girl,
quite. We got a little something in common. AJ tell you
yeah,
I'm deep diving in the old end for
yeah. My current girl, shout out to Taylor, bro. She's 2 years older than me. We've been together for 3 years, bro. So all my relationships have been the best and the most, I don't know, lucrative for me. Not lucrative money wise, but just soul wise with older women, bro. You're 56, fucking with 19-year-olds. It's not illegal, but it's creepy, bro. You gotta. It's
Yeah.
something
Look
weird.
at his daughters.
Your daughters are like in their damn near
His
30s.
30s. They in their 20s and 30s.
You gotta at some point you gotta be like, what am I doing, bro? Get off OnlyFans, bro.
Quay,
I
how you
spent
feel?
I spent some money on
That
OnlyFans back in
boy's
my heyday,
cooked.
bro. It's not worth it, bro. Chill out.
Yeah, that boy's cooked, bro.
And
Maybe like I don't know legally what's gonna happen to him. I know I feel like this is a soft exit from ESPN. You know
well,
what I'm saying?
I do think that he ain't probably gonna be back on ESPN.
Yeah.
Y'all saw that though, right? He's gonna take.
I'm gonna take some time away,
He
and then
took
the
a
time
step back,
away is
right?
gonna turn
Now,
into
he took a step back. I mean, I think
that's gonna turn into the permanent ESPN has decided, you know what I'm saying, to part ways. You know what I'm saying? We've seen the playbook before.
I'm gonna answer like this. I think that if Shannon Sharp is a free man, and if don't nothing super duper egregious come out, Shannon Sharp with Nightcap and Club Shay Shay, he'd be all right. Now if it get too legal, if it get you feel me, if it get too serious legally, then yeah, he probably cooked. But if it's just some, you know, that's just how I feel. I think like Cole said at the beginning before we even started potting, bro can just work through this in 30 to 60 days. He might not even think about this shit no more. So
It's just kind of sad because I was about to ask y'all, bro, like Nightcap coming to Charlotte. Let's
oh bro,
go.
you already know I know.
Yeah, let's go. But with this nasty shit going on, bro, I don't even know if there's gonna be a show. So,
Oh no, I think they still having that, bro.
y'all still trying to go? Like y'all trying to go?
Man, I'm with the smoke.
They still selling tickets. When is the show?
Like in July. I think they come to Charlotte in July.
Yeah, I think I know it's June or July. Hey,
Yeah.
shit. Let's look it up after we finish recording. But yeah, that's my take on it, man. I hope there's something. I hope Shannon can somehow rebound because it's a little spooky right now. But hopefully he can work through it and then die down. I don't know. Shout out,
Yeah, man. It's nasty work, but I don't. I think he did it, but yeah, it's tough. It's tough for it's tough for Unc, bro. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, well, man, listen. The only thing I can say is that I feel I can't see the future, but I think all of us are extremely talented, and you know, how can I say this? I don't know if we too far from being in positions where panties is being thrown in scenario and in reality. You know what I'm saying? When they throwing them, and so I just think we all should look at Shay and take some ism from this situation
For sure.
because we
For sure.
definitely could be the niggas in that situation. It's not in his situation, but in a situation to where it's just all access, bro. Showtime. No pun intended. That's crazy. All access with the Showtime line. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
All access Showtime is crazy.
For
For real, that was crazy.
You're a rapper, bro.
Now that was a crazy line. It's gonna be all access and Showtime. That's crazy, but nah, bro. Yeah, it could be us, bro. Not him in that situation, but
yeah,
just been in a situation where your access to women is what it is, bro. Having a popping podcast is nothing to sneeze at.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I do feel like if we continue to put the work in, we would definitely have a lot of opportunities to mess up. Facts.
Yeah.
We have some opportunities to grow, but we definitely gonna have some opportunities to mess up too. And the thing about it is the crazy part, and I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna shut up. The messing up is fun. That's the crazy part. Hold on, I'm gonna get into some juicy shit for niggas watch. The messing up is fun. When you mess up, it be fun. Messing up is fun.
That's that's exactly why the devil sent it to you.
It's fun, bro. Shannon Sharp was having a blast, gang.
Yeah, that lustful spirit took over.
That when your flesh get the rising, gang.
Yeah.
And then you got all, and then how they say a man is only as faithful as his options. What you do when your options is plentiful, crazy.
Yeah.
When you got a Cat Williams interview with 100 million on YouTube.
Yeah.
How you act?
Yeah.
Cat Williams was playing in that nigga's face the whole time.
I seen that too. Quentin, I seen that too, bro.
He wasn't even realizing it, bro.
He didn't even realize it, bro.
Cat Williams was playing in his face the whole time. Shannon, they coming for you, bro. Sure enough.
He said, I don't think the white women are bad. I love them just like everybody else. But that don't mean I ain't afraid of them. Like, yeah, man.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. It's nasty, bro.
Yeah.
Shannon Sharp, I think he's a great media talent.
Oh, he's phenomenal.
Phenomenal media talent, bro. And I just feel like he's not here with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got the success, you got the money. Obviously, I ain't gonna say running away from your family or whatever, but obviously you've been married and you've been divorced and all this and all that. Cool, whatever. Now you out here, you got this newfound fame that you might not have been used to with a helmet on your head. You got all this vitriol in your blood because you're a football player. Cool. Bro, like, all coochie ain't good coochie, bro. I promise, bro. And I've been there.
That's a bar.
I've been there, bro.
True.
I done had girlfriends trying to jump off 13th floor balconies on vacation with the family. Like, I've been there, bro. You got it. Like, it's all coochie ain't good coochie, bro. No matter how good and no matter how good the coochie is to you, it's not good.
Nah, it's that kind of talk. Talk that talk.
It's not. It's not good for you, bro. You gotta relax sometimes, especially when you old. You 56, bro. 19-year-olds, bro. That's just kind of weird.
What's y'all conversation even like? And see, and then I'm gonna shut up after this. Here's the thing. What I think, you know what I'm saying? Dealing with the young girls, I think it's I kind of understand it. I don't agree with it, but I kind of understand it. The power dynamic. You know, being an older man being as experienced as you are, right? And I know some people's mind goes straight to the gutter, but I'm talking about the gutter too. I'm talking about financially as experienced as you are, just mentally life experience, and then you got to think about the physically experience, sexually experience, how experienced you are. Think about it. If I met it, or if any of us met a girl who was 19 today or 20 today, you could blow her mind in every aspect of life. So I think that's what it is. If him at his age is 56, dealing with a woman who's established at 56, I think it's a lot harder to get that woman to go for some of the things that you would get at 19 or 20. I think some older guys get a kick out of just being able to run circles around women, and you can't do it with a girl that's 56. Like, I can't run the same circles around.
Shannon fucked up. Shannon, you could have got somebody that's 35, something fire as 35. 36. Oh my God.
Bro, where's
something crazy at 40?
Bro, where is Bernice Burgos in, like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's my thing with that point that Kobe just made. Yeah, you can like have money and shit, and you can run circles around these girls and whatever. Bro, that don't entice me, bro.
That's a fact.
That don't entice me, bro. Honestly, bro. I need a girl that got her own shit. Yeah. So I can't do that. Like I get bored with that. Like it's and then it's more of a headache because now you running circles around her, and then she done ran circles around you, looking for the next nigga that's running bigger circles around you. Like it's a never ending loop, bro. You got to find somebody that's been in the streets, knows the streets, but is safely out of the streets. And
to play Q, let me play devil's advocate. I don't even want to, because I don't like that nigga. All right, let me just play the other side. I ain't gonna say devil's advocate because I don't fuck with cuz. Let me play the other side. All right.
All right.
You reached the most successful point in your life in your 50s. You've been to the NFL or NBA. You've been a professional athlete. You maybe missed your opportunity then because maybe you were too entrenched in your career. Maybe you were just young and living life. You became a sports analyst in your 30s or your 40s, and somehow or another in your 50s, you hit your peak financially. You hit your peak as far as notoriety goes. In your 50s is when you hit your peak. What do you expect for a man to do who hits his peak? You know, maybe not the only peak he hasn't hit in his 50s is his physical peak, but other than that, he's peaked in his 50s, in his mid 50s. What do we expect for him to do? Do we expect him to try to find a woman and settle down at this point? Because at this point, no woman is dating Shannon Sharpe. She's dating Club Shay Shay. She's dating the Cat Williams interview. She's dating one of the biggest sports analysts that nigga arguably might be bigger in his field than Stephen A. Smith right now. I'm not saying better, but I'm just saying as far as name-wise, how do we expect him to move at 56? What advice would you have given him had he come to you before this situation? What would you tell him?
Bro, if I got $5 million to settle on a lawsuit for a 19-year-old, I got 500 or 750K to fuck Bernice Burgos one time.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Nigga. Bernice Burgos, yo, we gotta get Bernice Burgos on an interview or something.
She's in the Hall of Fame, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. She's a dime.
But if I got 10 million to settle on a lawsuit for a 19-year-old random whose OnlyFans is like $5.99 on, you know what I'm saying? I got 750K just to fuck Bernice Burgos one time, bro. If I just trying to get myself
around, like. And what I was gonna say to that was, it's like, I know Shannon is the hottest he ever been. He the most famous he ever been. But I listen to Nightcap. I listen to Nightcap a lot. I probably listen to Nightcap in my car just because I probably listen to Nightcap at least 2 times a week.
It's and like number 4 in my rotation, bro. Honestly,
it's in heavy rotation. So I've heard Shannon and Ocho talk about their NFL stories. It ain't like Shannon just started hitting joints. Like Shannon always talking about his Bronco days when the Broncos was winning the Super Bowls and what he was doing when he was going home to Georgia in the all season. Shannon ain't just start getting, you know what I mean? It's like Shannon.
But he just started hitting like Though he just
Maybe so.
the ones.
But what we know is that, bro, every neighborhood. I mean, these girls might not have much, but every neighborhood got joints. Give a damn. She might be broke, but every hood got the one that's like, nah, she right. Shannon probably was going crazy back home in Georgia, in Atlanta.
That's the fact. I just, listen, man. I heard a great quote from a very smart guy one time, man. When you dig a hole, make sure you dig two. You know what I mean? So I try not to.
Oh shit.
Yeah, facts, because every dog has their day. So
shit, okay.
I try not to dig a hole too deep for a nigga like Shannon. You know what I mean? Because like I say, it could be any of us, and if how I think, it could be any of us. But I just seen on my phone that it's 104 with 58 seconds left in the game. Q, you watching? Anybody watching this right now? What's going on?
I got it on my TV.
What's it looking like? Can we I mean, I know y'all was probably about to get out of here. Can we finish the pod with at least the
Yeah, we can finish with the finish. Them niggas have been fighting all night.
Okay.
Like literally.
Let me go get my laptop charged in. Hold on real quick, y'all.
Yeah, it's been
Sengun got 29 and 10.
It's been them niggas been scrapping all night. Draymond been in and out of fights all night.
Jimmy Butler got 22. Okay.
Yeah, it's been a good game, bro. I got my eyes on it. It's been on my TV the whole pod. Yeah, it's been a game.
Okay. So Jimmy Butler did play tonight.
Yeah, he did. He got 22. 22, 5 and 4.
Well, yeah.
It's a nice lineup.
Golden State win this game. It's over with.
Jimmy Butler just got fouled for 3. Hold on.
Yeah,
he knocked down the 2. Steph's on the bench. Why is Steph on the bench?
It's a good question.
Hold on.
So what's the score right now?
107, 104. Jimmy Butler has 25. He just knocked down 3 free throws.
Okay.
Houston got the ball.
Houston has the ball right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Prince Sengun just hit a layup. 106, 107.
He got 27. He got 29 points, 29 and 10 right now, 29, 10 and 5. Hell of a lineup.
They had Gary Payton Jr. on him. That's kind of weird, but we got to get in commercial break though.
Am I tripping if I'm like Sengun is giving me baby Jokic vibes?
Nah, that's him.
He's been him for a long time.
That's baby Jokic.
Okay.
He's got the baby Yoke comparisons for at least 3 years now.
Okay, cool. I'm new. I'm late to this. Okay, all right.
Yeah, he's been him for sure. He's nice, bro. He's nice. I wanted him to take a further step. But Houston is in this weird place where they're looking for their number one, and niggas don't want it, or niggas just can't live up to it. I don't know what it is with them, because we expected Jalen Green to do it. He had a great game, and then he had a stinker. So we're like, oh shit, we thought it was Jalen Green, but it's not Jalen Green. Cool.
Well, while they in commercial break, we was talking the other day. Outside of Jokic and Embiid, those guys. Outside of those guys, who's the most skilled big man?
Bam?
It's Alperen Sengun, bro.
Sengun.
Is he more skilled than Bam?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the Nas.
We're working. Nas is up there. Nas is a guard though. Nas is in the Bam territory.
There's no way you're gonna convince me that Sengun is more skilled than Nas Reed. I ain't going for that.
Yeah. But Nas is a guard.
Damn, I thought y'all was talking about centers, bro.
I was.
Because he almost Nas Reed.
Nas Reed is a guard though. Like Nas Reed's a 3.
Yeah.
But
I would put him at small forward on my team.
Yeah, he's a 3 for real. Because he can handle it. He can do all that extra shit that you kind of need.
He's the only big man.
Do we count Cat as a big man or no?
Cat's the center, bro.
Okay, so is Sengun more skilled than Cat?
I think Sengun has more better footwork than Cat, but Cat he hits tougher. Like Cat is. I, I
Man,
got
I
this
feel
thing
you.
with Cat.
I
I
feel
got
you.
this thing with Cat. Like I don't really rock with Cat like that. But I respect Cat because Cat can hit shots, bro.
I'm the same way. It's just something about him. I'm just like, dude, just ugh. But it's
Yeah,
able,
like it's it. But like Cat is still cold, but Cat don't got the footwork that Alperen
And
Sengun.
Şengün to give you 10 assists in the game.
Yeah, yeah. And Alperen Sengun like impacts winning more than Cat.
Better defender.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
impacts winning way more than Cat.
we still on commercial right now.
It came back for a second, but somebody hit a shot and they just went right back.
Man, who y'all got in this game though? Like what the way it's looking, Q, who you got?
From what I got on my feed, I think it's Rockets ball. 13 seconds left. 106, 107.
You said 13 seconds left?
13.1 seconds left.
Damn.
And what's the score?
Warriors 107, Rockets 106.
Oh, Houston got the ball?
I believe so.
Man, who is Houston? Well, shit. Who takes the last shot for Houston if y'all are even?
Green. Jalen Green.
Not Fred VanVleet?
Fuck out of here, bro.
Now, Fred VanVleet I think he got 25 right now too. Yeah, him for sure.
Yeah.
I'm cool on Jalen Green, bro.
Yeah, I'm giving it to Fred, bro.
Yeah, VanVleet got 25.
They're coming out of timeout right now, bro. On my team.
Oh, you wouldn't give it to Sengun?
Down low.
I mean,
Yeah,
I mean, you can because
Draymond guard and Şengün.
it's
Man,
kind of
he
tough.
got 31 tonight, nigga. Draymond Gordon, who? He got 30. Then they got 31 tonight in Golden State.
We'll see. Hold up. They're about to play it out.
Yeah, my shit's still dead. I can't see nothing.
They're about to play it out. They're coming out of timeout right now.
Is Houston ball?
Houston ball.
13 seconds left.
Dylan Brooks is inbounding the ball. We got who we got on the floor? Got Steven Adams, Alperen Sengun.
Oh shit.
Jalen Green.
I don't see Jalen Green on the floor.
My man Thompson.
Jalen Green is not on the floor. They gave it to Alperen and he missed. Yeah, that's game.
Oh wow, 3-1 Golden State.
Jalen Green's not on the floor. There's 4 seconds left. They got to go hit some free throws, but
who's shooting? Steph?
It might be Draymond.
We might be.
Hold on. No. Wait. Who got the rebound? Oh, Jimmy got the rebound. Jimmy got the rebound.
He's good. All right. Them good. Them free throws cash.
Jimmy got the rebound.
Is Jimmy really 6'7", guys?
Jimmy is all of 6'7". He might be 6'6".
Okay.
Yeah.
It just kind of the 6'7". Just I'm just like, damn, Jimmy kind of sneaky 6'7", you know?
Yeah. Because Kawhi 6'7".
You know what I mean? Just kind of look kind of sneaky.
Jimmy and Kawhi might be the same size, bro.
Yeah. But
They both.
Jimmy look more strong than tall. You know what I mean? That's just body.
Yeah, I mean, Jimmy's built like a pit bull.
Yeah.
I would give Jimmy 6'6".
Yeah.
Kawhi 6'7".
So y'all think it's over in 5? Y'all think going back to Houston, Golden State to wrap it up, or y'all think they're gonna take it back to Golden State?
Game 5, but y'all gonna win game 6.
I don't want us to give away anything, man. We gave away a couple games some years ago, man. And it haunts me to this day. So I say get these boys the funk out of here right now.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, man.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, hey, we called it. Y'all heard it here on the Dropping Downs podcast. We told y'all Golden State was gonna get these boys up out of the first round. So, hey,
It's a fact.
Hold on. Oh, never mind. I thought that shit went in.
Well, you scared me just now. Good gracious.
That's game.
Yeah, that's game.
3-1.
Fred VanVleet cashed that shit. That shit looked like it went in.
3-1. There you have it. Live on the Dropping Downs podcast. Golden State takes a 3-1 lead over the Houston Rockets. And I'm sure what game 5 will probably be, I don't know, use your Googles. I'm assuming it's gonna be Wednesday or Thursday, but hey, but yeah.
Do the Lakers have the best chance at coming back out of every team who's down? Because I think New York is up 3-1.
Yeah, Detroit. Detroit ain't coming back. I think LA got the best shot. But
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
Kobe. Hey,
Yo,
Kobe.
yo.
That shit over.
yeah, nah, it's over.
We
They
not
got
doing
the
that
best
shit, bro.
shot, but it is over.
Y'all play with Ant's name, bro. I wasn't. Nah, that shit over with.
I believe in that.
Lakers might win one
You ain't
more.
like you ain't picked the Lakers too.
I didn't. I mean, I had the Timberwolves. Y'all were talking about five, like them the Lakers
You
niggas
said
bucking.
6.
I
You
said
ain't say
six. I said six. Yeah, but that was on the power of Ant, bro. Like y'all, I'm an Ant fan, so I was like, yo, no, y'all not about to do Ant. Like,
I thought that I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought that besides Ant, I wasn't really tripping on not tripping on because I know Ant gonna do his thing. It's really I didn't think that the support and cast based on the cat trade, based on Rudy Gobert, they not even gonna really play Rudy Gobert, which they really not. He only playing like 22 minutes a game. I thought that was gonna help us out a little bit more than it did, but they too athletic. They got them dogs over there, and AE got them boys believing. So it's just rough for us.
it's just deeper, bro. They're just
They did,
deeper over there,
bro.
bro.
They are, and they
That's all
hungry.
it is.
Motherfucker, them motherfuckers hungry, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
gonna
We was
say it, and I tell somebody, and I'm be honest, man. And this is gonna sound like some. No, I'm not even gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. And this is the last thing I'm gonna say. I believe, man, it's only one person in the NBA that boy is afraid of. I'm just being honest. I believe everybody else he wants it. He wants it with LeBron. He wants it with KD. I'm being honest, man. I'm being honest. I feel like when he runs up against, man, I'm being honest, man. I think it's
bro.
up, man. I want LA. Golden State, I want LA. I don't
Did
want
you
Minnesota.
did you see the way that he was pushing LeBron around like that?
Man, that's what I was texting. I was like, man, this nigga AE different.
You don't think he would do the same thing to Steph?
I think he would. I think it's I think because of their games, it's different. I think it would be a lot. Steph is one of those players, bro, that you know, out of all the greats, he's the only one that's just as dangerous without the ball as he is with the ball. And so, I don't see AE guarding, Kyrie, tired.
I think that AE would want that responsibility. I just don't think that he would like the coach would allow him to do that.
They gonna alternate bodies. Jayden gonna guard Steph. A
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
gonna
yeah,
guard Steph.
yeah.
Dante gonna guard Steph.
But I think AE would have that same energy for Steph, bro. If I'm guarding you, bro, and you're not coming off screens, yeah, I'm pushing you to yo little ass,
Yeah.
yes, nigga, I'm
All
shoving
right,
you the fuck around,
And,
nigga.
and
all right.
it looked like Minnesota do a lot of mismatch hunting. So I know they probably gonna try to mismatch, but Golden State different. See, Golden State is a better defensive team than LA on the perimeter. So
Yeah,
it's gonna kind of be like, you can't really do that because Jimmy and he said he got Jimmy and Draymond to cover up any mistakes that he might make or any breakdowns. So
This is the one where Draymond and Jimmy both need help. Anthony Edwards is that guy. Like he's the guy that nobody in the NBA, in my opinion, can stay in front of. I'm sorry. And maybe Ben Simmons. I gotta go do some deep diving. But when Anthony Edwards is on go, man, that boy's on go. I'm talking about.
sure.
I was looking at him the other day, and I was thinking he might have one of the fastest first steps in the NBA.
His first step is incredible, bro.
I'm talking about he going by nigga.
That's why
it's not even that it's that fast. It's just it's not the fastest first step, but the quickness of it plus his strength
Yeah,
is just unmatched, bro. Like
his
we
first
never seen
step.
nothing like it. Like he's strong too. Like he played football. Like this nigga is just literally like
Yeah.
he get by you. It's whatever at
yeah,
that point, bro.
But that's what make him look like and my ain't helping me with this armband that he wears. That's what make it look like Mike, bro. He got
And the leg sleeve, the
he
leg,
got the leg
the leg band.
like,
Yeah,
and he just exploding on 2 feet, bro. And got like he got the Euro, like his Euro step is crazy now. Like
no, he got a crazy package at the rim, bro.
oh my bro, like
Pause that. That sounded kind of crazy to me, but
yeah,
um,
yeah, yeah.
but he
crazy,
got.
crazy package at the rim is kind of crazy.
I had to pause it, but he yeah, and got everything, bro.
Yeah.
And got everything, bro.
And
And
what's crazy is that I think Anthony Edwards is 23, 4,
he's
24.
not 20. He's not 24 yet.
He about to turn 24, I think. He was born in '01. But either way, 23, 24, this dude's in college that's 24 years old right now. And the fact that this dude is as advanced as he is, man, this shit about to get spooky, bro.
What other niggas are like good NBA players from like Atlanta, Georgia?
Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown don't give me Atlanta vibes though. Like AE give me Atlanta vibes.
Jaylen Brown's from Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes, he went to Marietta.
That nigga is Berkeley.
You funny, bro.
Yeah, he don't give me like AE give me like.
Man, that nigga is Atlanta for real.
Atlanta,
Like, who else is Atlanta for real? Jay Crowder. I'm looking for them niggas. Who else is like an Atlanta ass nigga from Atlanta that is that nice, bro? Because I feel like they should have had a lot more niggas in the league.
Hey, Lou Williams from Atlanta.
Where's Lou Williams from, bro?
He from Gwinnett. So yeah, South Gwinnett.
Gwinnett. All right.
Cole, how far is Gwinnett from Atlanta?
I can't give you an exact, but
Is it
that
close?
is Satellite Boulevard. Yeah, if I mean that's Migos.
Okay. Yeah. A little bit from South Gwinnett.
We'll get to this in the next one if y'all want. But I had a Jamal Crawford, Lou Will, who y'all taking. I had that. We could talk about it next time. You know what I'm saying? But I had that for y'all.
Something to think about.
Shit.
But I mean, a lot of them Atlanta dudes play football too, Q.
Yeah, it's a lot of football shit. I'm just thinking about like NBA shit.
Oh, Dwight Howard from Atlanta.
Man, stop playing with me.
Y'all asked me who was from Atlanta. I'm telling y'all.
He's from
He
Atlanta.
asked you what Atlanta. He talk about. Listen,
I'm talking about hoop shit. I'm not talking about the extracurricular shit, nigga. Not extracurricular Atlanta shit. I'm talking about hoop shit, nigga.
We know he from Atlanta.
He's definitely from Atlanta.
Yeah.
That nigga is Atlanta bred for sure.
It ain't I don't know nobody in the NBA's history that's been like AE type Atlanta in the league though. I really don't.
I mean, only nigga, like I said, like Jay Crowder, bro.
Jay Crowder's from Atlanta?
I think so.
I want to ask y'all something else. I know I keep saying this last thing, but y'all, when I'm listening to y'all talk, these questions keep coming up. Does AE get a pass for his trash talk and his arrogance and his confidence? Does he get a pass for it because of his history? Losing his mom, losing his grandmother. It's kind of like
AE only get a pass for it right now because he's still young. If AE keep doing what he doing, in 5 years, that shit ain't gonna be cute no more if he ain't won yet.
No. Listen. It's not cute now. It ain't cute now.
No, it is cute now. We love that.
No. It's to me when I see it's funny, but it's not cute. Like I believe him. Like I'm not.
What I'm saying,
I'm not saying cute as in like I'm saying cute as in we like it. Like the masses like that. Yeah, we like that shit. It's not cute as in like it's cute.
No, I believe
that nigga we like that.
So do you think in 5 years it can potentially turn into Floyd to where it becomes
you gotta win. You gotta win.
Dislike you because of how you come off. Because now people just like it. Like
no. If in order for him to be Floyd, he would have to win, and then keep acting the way he's acting.
Exactly.
Floyd never lost.
Exactly.
Okay.
So like we can't really compare him to Floyd.
Like, no. I was saying in terms of a guy that people like for his arrogance, and then a guy that people hate for his arrogance. So Floyd is a guy who was extremely arrogant, extremely cocky. He won a lot, but people almost like paid to watch him fight to see when he was going to lose. Like people hated Floyd because of his arrogance, but AE on the other hand, he starts the Starting Five documentary. Man, I don't look up to nobody. Like starting the Lambo, like bro, that shit, I love it. And that's the thing. Fire. It makes me feel like this. It makes me feel like this. I don't look at him like, ugh, bro. Like, why you? You know what I
mean? Because we like him right now, bro.
And he's still young. Like
like that shit. That shit can turn in a heartbeat, bro. Because like the same reason why we like Giannis early on is the same reason why niggas don't really fuck with Giannis now. It happens. It really happens, bro. Like that shit turns on its head immediately. It can, bro.
Yeah.
It really can, bro. In a heartbeat.
And when you pop it like AE, and he is delivering, but bro, you gotta win, bro.
You gotta win at some point, bro.
It's cool right now. It's year 5. He's only in year 5, bro. So it's like he still got his whole career in front of him for real. But if he get to year 10, year 12, year 13, and he ain't, because bro, you gotta think, damn near everybody who we consider elite at that 2-3 position historically, everybody want a chip by year 10, bro. At least year 10. So if he don't get a chip by in the next 5 years, we're gonna be like, man, cut that shit out, man. When you gonna win something?
Yeah. And everybody loved Trae Young when he went to New York and did what he did with the bro. Like Trae Young was the coldest nigga ever when
Yeah.
he didn't have to like deal with the extracurricular shit. This nigga would brush his shoulders off, and then his teammates would go and fight other niggas, bro. That shit was the coldest
Trae
shit
Young
ever.
start hitting niggas with this.
Bro, he went to New York and started doing the fucking
Bro, he did it
ice
this
tray.
He
Type
did it.
shit.
He did it this year. He rolled dice on their logo.
Facts.
Bro, I'm telling
Facts.
you,
Facts.
he owns them, but
He ain't won nothing.
you ain't win, so now you on the motherfucking most overrated list. Niggas don't really fuck with you like that.
Even
That
though I
shit
do think Trae Young in the right place is gonna cook when he get back to play.
Let me act, and I know players voted, but if you guys can kind of see where they're coming from, why do you think LeBron James made that list? I know he was pretty low, but why do you think a player like LeBron
because
James
the
made
nigga
that list?
is 40.
Yeah.
But wouldn't that make it to where he's not overrated? Like he's 40?
No.
How
Why
many?
are you on?
Hold on,
Why are you dominating the media?
time out. How many? What was LeBron's percentage of the vote?
I think it was. I don't want to say 2, but I don't know.
If it was 2%, you got to understand only 90 people voted. So if 2% voted for LeBron, that's really only like 2 people or one.
No,
One.
LeBron is only 2%. Joel Embiid got 3.3%.
That's probably only like 3-4 people though.
Yeah, I'm saying, and I know that niggas in the league fuck with Joel Embiid on
But
what
them
he.
niggas who voted for LeBron and Joel probably just niggas that don't like LeBron and Joel. Like it just hate.
That's where it goes. That's where I was like, okay, the top 3: Tyrese Halliburton, yes.
Because
Rudy
he,
Gobert, yes.
yeah.
But after that, it just became niggas that are not really likable.
That's what I'm saying, and that's the thing. It's that list is presented in a way to where first of all, it's presented in a way where it looked like the whole NBA voted. Only 90 players voted. It's 450 players in the NBA. So only a fifth of the league voted. So if I get 2% of a 90 player vote count, okay, 2 niggas was hating. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Great at
that. Like, bro, what?
Yeah. Okay.
If 400, now if this was the whole league voting and I got 25% of the vote count, then shit, yeah, them niggas think I'm overrated. That's a large sample size.
I just need to know what niggas voted.
Man, you know them niggas ain't, man, come on, you know that shit anonymous for a reason. Ain't nobody gonna stand on that.
15 of them niggas were Bucks players, bro.
I mean, I think Quay would have voted on that. Quay would have said that though.
I would have too. Quay
would have voted on
that. I played for the Bucks.
Okay.
I am a Bucks player.
Watch this. Quay.
Yeah.
Quay, you still okay? Quay, do you think Tyrese Halliburton the most overrated player in the NBA?
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you this, Quay. Is Wemby passing Tim Duncan? I asked you about, John Moran, or I asked AJ about KG and AE.
No, see, that's where it's different because Wemby is at an organization where he's got to win rings. Like,
Tim
Okay.
them motherfuckers.
All right, AJ, what you think? Wemby passing Tim Duncan? Does he have the potential to? Yeah.
Yeah, he got the potential to.
Okay. What do you think, Q?
Wemby has the potential to be the greatest of all time.
Okay.
Regardless of franchise.
Regardless of where the fuck he lands, like nigga 7'6" with guard skills.
Okay.
And blocks 6 shots a game. The
All right.
nigga, if you just build around him the right way, the nigga can pass Tim Duncan and be one of the best ever.
Hey Q, and we dead ass wrong, bro, because Kobe asked us besides Jokic and MB who was the most skilled big man, and we didn't say Wemby.
Wow.
It's Wemby.
When did Kobe ask us besides Jokic and Wemby?
We said Sengun. I said, is Bam more skilled?
Yeah, remember?
Oh, we talking about that. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
He's young, bro, and he's not in the playoffs. Niggas ain't really thinking about him right now.
That's facts.
True.
Playoffs got niggas' head gone.
I ain't gonna lie. This probably his last year outside of the playoffs. After next year, it's probably up.
Oh, it's up after that, bro. Wemby is the one, bro.
Yeah, it's up next year. Them niggas got a lottery pick again. Oh my god.
And they're gonna win it.
Oh,
I just know they about to win that shit, bro.
You think they about to get Cooper Flag?
Bro, I don't know. They're gonna jump into the top 3 though. They're gonna leapfrog Philly into the top 3. OKC's gonna get the 8th pick from us. And I don't know after that. But yeah.
OKC having a top 10 pick after winning 67 games is insane.
It's gonna happen, bro.
That is insane, bro.
We gonna fall out of it, bro. They're gonna get the 7th pick or some shit.
Oh my god. They can trade that pick and just get a piece.
They won't. They'll draft.
They will.
That's what they do, bro.
That's what they do.
Let me sit on these other 12 picks we got and figure out shit later.
Let me ask Quay this because me, Quentin, and Jacoby as Steph's defensive attorney, all of our favorite players or favorite teams are in pretty big markets. I mean, my team's in LA, Quentin's in Philly. That's a pretty big market, and Golden State is a pretty big market too now. Quay, as the resident Charlotte Hornet fan, how do you feel when you see organizations ran like how OKC and San Antonio, smaller markets, smaller cities, when you see those franchises ran the way they ran, does it does that, as a Hornets fan, I know this kind of got to be frustrating, right? Because you know that it ain't really a matter of us being a small market team. That's the reason we can't compete, because them teams are competing. Like, is that frustrating?
I mean, yes and no, because you got to think about it like this too. Like, people can give Michael Jordan a lot of, flack or whatever while he was owner, but at the same time, while he's owner, he's probably also the brokest owner in the NBA.
That's a fact. Them niggas got money. Facts.
It's like when you're talking about the things that it takes to compete at certain type of levels. So I feel like, for him to be at the level of type of money that he had to try to compete at the level that we did, it was probably, capped out. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have the type of money to
that's why
do things like Steve Ballmer can do when he bought the Clippers. You know what I'm saying?
You think that's why he sold?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, he bought the Hornets or the Bobcats at the time, when they were
million.
You say what?
It was like $300 million or something at the time, wasn't it?
Yeah, and he sold them before, with what, $3 billion or something like that.
Yeah, he made 10x. Yeah, 10x.
So it's I don't know, but
that's a flip right there, boy. Cook out on my.
It is what it is, man.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I just want to say I just did my Googles, and Charlotte is low, but I mean New Orleans. I think is New Orleans a smaller market than Charlotte?
Yes. That's
Oklahoma Thunder, but that won't be for long. OKC won't be for long, right?
Well, the market is just based on size of the population.
But they're saying OKC, they're saying Milwaukee Bucks, San Antonio, Utah Jazz, Indiana Pacers, and then Charlotte.
Yeah. Yeah.
Charlotte, I don't see. This is where I step in. Charlotte is not that small of a market that niggas. Whenever I'm not a Charlotte fan, cool. But whenever I hear podcasts shit on Charlotte being the worst team in the league and the worst run, I don't like that. That rubs me the wrong way because that's still home. You know what I'm saying? So Charlotte
is that just your emotions getting in the way, or is the fact?
No, Charlotte is the fastest growing city in America.
100%.
That's the fastest growing city in
It's
America.
the growing market. I agree.
And on top of that, Charlotte is the banking capital of America.
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
So like, I don't.
This is the thing, Q. Atlanta is considered a mid-level market. We're not as big as Atlanta yet.
Atlanta is Black Hollywood.
Nah, they saying Atlanta is a high level market.
It is okay. Well,
They
yeah.
right behind Golden State and right above Houston.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Atla-
They high level then because Houston big.
Atlanta is Black Hollywood.
Yeah.
For real. So whenever people are shitting on Charlotte, I don't like it. It's
Hey, y'all know what'd be
it's
crazy?
a tough listen.
Y'all know what would be crazy for the culture? If Ant-Man ended up back with the Hawks.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. That's legendary, gang.
That would be crazy.
That's fire. That's fire. But does that make any sense?
It don't. It
Okay.
don't.
All right. You just saying aesthetically.
Yes.
All right. Okay. All right.
Yeah, because everybody from Atlanta gonna pull up to the games.
Come on,
Why
and
does
turned up in
that
the
not
A.
make any sense? Hold on. Why don't that make no sense?
I mean, currently speaking.
Yeah,
I mean, Minnesota's not gonna trade fucking I get that.
I don't know of a better fit right now for AE than Minnesota.
Yeah, nah.
I don't know of a better fit right now. I'm trying to think. I don't really know of a better fit.
Nah, that's
Philly.
who you said?
Philly is good, and I think even
Philly.
Jesus Christ! So you can get rid of Tyrese Maxey?
No, see, this is the blessing about having a combo guard.
He can play the one and the two.
You can play the one or the two. Play Tyrese at the one. Big dog AE at the two.
Paul George at the three.
No, Paul George is out of here. I don't know why you keep trying to keep Paul George on the roster, bro.
I just hate the way that Paul George's career is going, bro.
He's a journeyman.
That's crazy, bro.
He's a journeyman.
Let me think. Hold on, wait a minute. Philly, LA, OKC. Oh yeah, one more stop. He in journeyman category.
No, he's already there.
my last question, I promise.
Play for the same amount of teams, Quinn.
No, fuck that, bro.
So it's 4. So 4 is the number.
You got to perform.
Oh damn! What shit? All right.
You got to perform, bro.
You
podcasting and you not getting no buckets. The fuck we talking about? Niggas is looking up to you, and you out here just podcasting and being.
Brandon Miller said that was his GOAT. I said, wait, boy, you love that nigga.
Brandon Miller is better than fucking Paul George right now, bro. No cap.
Currently, yeah.
Come on, bro. You gotta give me something. Kobe, what you have, bro?
My last question is promise. And I want to start with Quay because AJ asked him this, so I want to follow up with Quay this time. I'm gonna ask everybody this, and then I'm done. I promise. The most underrated player in the NBA, they voted Tyrese Halliburton. So I want to ask you, Quay, who's the most respected / feared player in the NBA right now?
I say Jokic.
That's a good. I would take that. Okay, AJ, who you got? If the most underrated voted by the players, and let me change it up, Quay. Who do you say the players will vote the most feared, respected player? Is it still Jokic?
Still Jokic.
Okay. So AJ, the player said that Tyrese Halliburton, that nigga ain't like that.
I got the same answer as Quay.
You got Jokic?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Q. I mean, what you got for me?
It's either Jokic or KD.
Man, all right.
Niggas don't want to see.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I was thinking KD because I was thinking he's the guy in the NBA that everybody in the NBA knows that none of us can really guard him. He's the guy. You know what I'm saying? He's the guy that everybody knows. Come on, bro. We all none of us can really guard dude. Like none of us.
It's the only reason why I say KD over Jokic because Jokic is the immediate answer. I wanted to kind of play contrarian. Is because niggas have game plan for Jokic, and we saw how that looked. Jokic has had bad games when niggas can sit down and like figure out Jokic. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know when the last time Jokic had a bad game.
Bro, y'all gave it to him. We seen it.
He was 5 years younger.
No, this year.
Oh,
When
you talking about?
JJ
Oh, you talking about when we first got Luka?
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah,
When
yeah.
JJ gave the game plan, like,
He
nah,
did. He did. He did.
Jokic is not doing this tonight.
Touche. Touche. Touche.
When Jokic, like,
He
we're
did.
not doing this tonight type shit on the coaching level, I don't feel like you can do that for KD. I don't feel like you can do that for KD, bro.
And Q to I agree with you, but that's why I feel like earlier when we were talking about him being a number one option, I believe that it's still possible. It may not be possible, but that's one of the reasons that I believe that it's possible for him to be a number one option somewhere and
No,
to
no,
get
no,
a
no,
ring,
no,
even if
no,
he
no.
has a close number two. Even because here's my thing: if let's say he goes back to Golden State, I ain't trying to go on a ramble. He becomes a number one option, in my opinion. It ain't Steph no more. It's KD.
No. Because the difference is at this point, like we've seen KD rock the way he's been rocking, just
Yeah.
an efficient 27 a game. He's not really impacting the game other than just giving you 27 a game and being 50, 40, 90 at this point. He's just a
Mm.
great and efficient shooter, bro. I don't know. Like he's doing that currently on a Phoenix Suns team that did not make the playoffs. Weren't even close. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I don't know if he can do that and get away with it on a winning team right now. Like he's going to do
Look,
that. You can bring KD in and he's going to do the exact same shit and he can be your second option. So I felt you on that.
does Cleveland have room for him?
No, no,
No.
no, no,
Okay.
no, no,
Okay.
no, no.
They
They
just
have
got DeAndre Hunter.
Yeah, they got DeAndre Hunter who doesn't miss threes at all.
Okay. No,
DeAndre Hunter, like he
I
shoots
just
like fucking 55% from three, and like the nigga plays defense.
I
He
like K.
locks up.
I do like KD down there in either Dallas or in one of them Texas teams. I like him down there in Texas, like Quay said earlier.
okay. I was just asking.
It could work in Houston. It could work in Dallas. Dallas could. Ooh, KD and AD will be.
Yeah.
KD, AD, and Kyrie would be crazy.
Yeah. Even though I do like him
If they
with
can keep Clay too, that would be crazy.
even though I do like him with Ime, with what Ime got going on in Houston. Like they need a veteran presence that can get a bucket in times like these in the
Yeah.
playoffs.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
like
that's a good answer. I like that answer. I like KD. And be honest, if I'm saying in terms of players' respect, I'm I don't know why, but I'm taking KD over Jokic, man. That's just me personally.
Yeah,
I feel
like
like
niggas not trying to really because you can't really do anything with him. Like
can't do
niggas,
nothing. And my mind always go back to them Olympics
yeah,
one-on-ones. That's what my
yeah.
mind always go back to
You
is KD.
can't. Yeah, like KD's a person you can't really game plan for. He's like he can do too much shit. He's too agile. He's too long. He's too tall. He shoots the ball too well.
okay, this is my kickback. This I'm a, like Kobe said, I'm gonna take the other side. My kickback is when we say that these players are fearful of him, are we just fearful of getting our ass busted? Or are we fearful of losing the game?
I'm fearful of having to guard that nigga.
Oh, okay. All right. So he might have 42 and we gonna win.
No,
Maybe.
that's based on the team that he plays for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's
My
based on
thing,
the
my
team.
thing, my thing with that is with like Jokic, like I said, we've seen it already. Like teams haven't been able to capitalize on it, but we've seen the perfect game plan to neutralize Jokic. We saw it. We saw Jokic be ass. against y'all. We saw Jokic just the other night had like 7 turnovers. He still had a triple double. Don't get me wrong. They lost, but he had like a 23-point triple double with seven turnovers.
All right.
The game plan's already in motion. Like we know what to do with him.
Right.
We just got to figure out how to neutral. Like Jokic can't do what KD does, bro. He can't. It's not physically possible for him to do what KD does.
From a scoring perspective, yes.
You can't really game plan against KD because he can just do too much shit, bro. We've seen KD be the point guard and go to the conference finals and lose because his.
I mean, you can. I mean, you can game plan for him. It's team coaches have neutralized KD in the past. Steve Kerr did it. Them last 3 games when they came back and beat them folks. Go watch KD them last 3 games.
KD struggled?
Yes. He was inefficient. Yeah, he probably still had 30, but look how he got it. Look how he go back and watch them games, bro.
I'm gonna have to tap in.
Yeah, bro, go, especially that last game. Game 7 was probably the most inefficient Kevin Durant game I remember in my brain right now. And my laptop dead. I ain't got no Googling for y'all. I'm just going off straight brain power. Clay, you know what game I'm talking about?
Yeah.
KD was just
like 6 for 17 for 3.
But he shot, man. Steve Curry and Draymond was on that nigga like white on rice, bro.
But my thing is, who is it easier to game plan against, Jokic or KD?
Oh shit. I don't know, bro. Jokic, motherfucker, bro.
I think it's Jokic. Like I think it's KD. I think KD is harder to game plan.
And I think with KD, it just depends on what's around KD. Same thing
exactly. And this is where I am like, because like KD has been just playing on trash ass teams, and he's still doing what KD does. But
another example, KD didn't play that well in Brooklyn against when Boston beat them in the first round. When Boston swept them niggas, Boston slowed him and Kyrie down.
Who's he playing for? The Suns?
Brooklyn.
Oh, Brooklyn?
The year they swept, the Celtics swept Brooklyn in the first round.
Oh, I'm not on that. I'm not on that. I'm talking about when KD made it to the Eastern Conference Finals in Brooklyn. Like, them niggas. KD looked like a totally different KD than we had. Actually, that was a totally different iteration of KD that niggas don't respect.
That was 21. The year I'm talking about was 22 because James Harden was in Philly. The year I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's not the Brooklyn team, bro. Because when you got KD on a team, and this is why I'm kind of feeding into Kobe shit, the whole bus driver shit.
Yeah,
I don't know, bro. I don't know because KD is going to do what KD does regardless. Yeah. KD's going to give you an efficient 27 again.
Give you 30.
He's going to give you an efficient. He's going to give you an efficient 27 a game, 50, 40, 90, close to it. Like, KD's going to do that no matter what the fuck the situation is.
That's right.
No matter what. But we've only seen KD as a bus driver one time, and that was in Brooklyn, and his toe was on the line.
Yeah.
That was it.
That team was supposed to win, too. They had James Harden and Kyrie. That team was crazy.
Kyrie was out. James Harden was decoy. He was hurt. The hamstring.
They were supposed to win. That's what the win. And if they win the championship, they all probably still in Brooklyn, or at least 2 of them.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, Cole, what you got? Hey, y'all comment below what y'all think about that question too.
Listen, man. I think that I'm clipping up. You know, I got a lot of clips that we can grab from this episode. It was, you know, that's my. I don't want to drag it on too long. You know, the list of questions, and you know, I do think that for the people that want this episode to be longer, I do think that we should put some more work in and give them what they want. You know, for the people that saying it's too long and fuck it, you know what I'm saying? But for the people that want us to keep going longer, I think we should put the work in and get these people what they want. You know what I'm saying? We could talk a lot. It's a lot of basketball, a lot of episodes. We don't have to even just talk the current. We could talk that WNBA. AJ, you know I love them. Good.
Oh yeah,
come on, baby. Come on, baby. I can't wait to the WNBA, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, they just started training camp too, I think. Man. Am I right, Quay? Quay didn't training camp just start?
Yeah.
Y'all seen
Yeah,
Caitlin
man,
Clark
it's
in the
up,
gym.
man. Caitlin Clark taking that game of basketball real serious.
Oh, no, she ain't playing no games,
She ain't
man.
playing no games.
Matter of fact, next week next episode we're gonna do our WNBA. We're gonna try to do a couple of predictions for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I think I like
Some
that one.
predictions. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right.
I gotta get my studying bag because I know my fair share of WNBA, but there's some rookies that's coming in the league who I gotta sharpen up and see what's going on. But yeah, good
All
pod.
right, well, yeah, man, I'm with it, man, and I still ain't forgot. I'm gonna keep asking y'all every time. This time, I think the first time I'm gonna ask y'all on camera, the live. Like I want to get with y'all in person and really, of course, we've all been in person together. I know we all know each other personally, but
Joe.
just to get it in, man. I love this shit right here, fun, gang.
Yeah, yeah,
Shit
yeah.
fun, gang. You feel?
Nah, real talk.
So shit, I'm trying to, what I'm
It's
saying?
always better in person, bro. Like we had that shit. That shit's always it's so much funner in person, bro.
Survive, bro. Survive.
It's always funner in person, bro. We'll figure it out, bro. We gonna get together, bro.
All right,
Nah,
let's do it, man. I'm with the smoke, man. Like I say, man. Hey, this was hey.
yeah. Well, look, man. Look, if you made it this far, we appreciate you to go. Like, comment, subscribe to us if you're watching this and you ain't subscribed yet. Um, all the links to everything on social media and all that stuff will be in the description below. Share it on your socials. Do all that. Comment. We love all the engagement, good or bad. You dig what I'm saying? And
Yeah, fuck the nigga.
and we appreciate y'all, man. So we just appreciate y'all supporting. We're gonna be back at it, very very soon. All right. So AJ, that's cute. That's Quay. That's cold. We out this thing. Drop it down.
We out.
Gang, 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 gang.